Oh, we don't need it there. Never mind. Hit it again. And there we go. We have sound.
It's live-ish.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best, guys.
I am. What I'm doing right now is filling time, so Nick can check to see if we're echoing, because we are for the first time, the very first time, multi-streaming not only on Twitch, but we are also on YouTube. So we are spreading out. We are moving out. Hopefully, we'll be on Facebook and Instagram live soon. Also,
That's good stalling.
looking for an echo. Looking for an. All right, we got the thumbs up.
We're at least
so we're good.
We're at least good on YouTube.
Yeah. I should probably stop playing The Departed and start playing.
Do we have to?
Yeah. I think I just lost the movie, but whatever. We'll
Oh boy.
get it back.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something cool. I was gonna press the air horns.
Oh, I mean, air horn away if you want. Oh, I do have the
Welcome.
movie. All right, we're good. Never mind. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for no other reason than it fit the rhyme scheme, tonight we are wrapping up our Call Krull Crystal Skull adventure trilogy.
I mean, what else were we gonna do?
Yeah, we could not think of another movie that ended in ULL. So,
Oh, God damn it, we fucking tried.
yeah.
Because as soon as we came up with Crystal Skull, oh no.
Yeah, I think all three of us were like, ooh. And yeah, here we are. Only
This
two of
is-
us had to watch this.
This is so close to being a decent movie.
Yeah.
It is so close.
This is legit, I think, the second time I've seen this movie.
It's actually a lot better than people like to give it credit for.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's not a great Indiana Jones movie.
No.
It's too self-referential, and there's way too much shit just shoehorned in for like, hey, you remember this?
Yeah. Yeah. There are. I really I wish I had the power to just re-edit this movie.
Oh yeah.
Because I think I could chop a fucking good movie out of this. Like, you just cut out, you needed 2 fucking gopher takes in the beginning of this.
Yeah.
And I know those are the low-hanging fruit, so let's just get them out of the way. The double gopher takes, the fucking swinging with the monkeys,
Dumb.
just cut right out. Just cut it all right out.
Gone.
Yeah. Fucking
I'd cut characters out. I would absolutely cut characters out.
chop away.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Let's see. Marion doesn't really have to be in this fucking movie.
Yeah, no, she could be just like an unseen. He finds out that Marion's his mother.
Yeah.
But she doesn't need to be.
She
part
could have
of
been
the-
a picture in a locket.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. But I honestly don't have issue with her in the movie, though. To be honest with you,
she's fine, but they're also just reintroducing another character for the throwback of it.
yeah,
We'll get to it in the trivia, I believe, but the amount of people that they wanted to just cameo in this movie,
Ooh.
ridiculous. And that's just cameos for cameo's sake.
there should be there's a couple. Obviously Marcus is dead at this point. So all right, we're not going to get Marcus. We're not going to get
Yeah.
Henry Jones. But Sala, he's alive. He could have showed up for a second. He showed up in the new one.
Yeah.
Well,
They wanted him in this.
Really.
Yeah.
They didn't have fucking Sala money at the time.
Though they had Sala money, they had short round money, but nobody wanted it to just be a background character in a wedding.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, 100%. Because this kind of irked me too. Although I will say, right here where they just gun these dudes down, that seems kind of out of place for an Indiana Jones movie. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
they're violent and there's people dying, but not quite that cold bloodedly.
There's tons of shit that is that's not really Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
There's, cheeky fun. I mean, I don't love it. Yeah, but they just set up a lot of weird shit. They execute on a lot of weird shit.
There's jokey shit when there shouldn't be jokey shit. The one that springs to mind right now is in the library where they just wipe out on the bike and they knock over the table.
Yeah.
And the one kid sitting there
can I ask
Professor
you-
Jones, I have a question.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to ask a question. You're going to be what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a healthy edit and a new title on this movie you have a decent adventure movie.
Yeah.
You throw in the Indiana Jones DNA on this the way they do, and it just falls way flat because, like I said, it's actually a lot better of a movie than most people give it credit for.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm gonna throw out a rating real early, like real early.
Okay.
This is like a 6.5, where the rest of the series is like fucking 9s and 10s.
I'm not going quite that high. All right.
But
I thought I was going to go high.
Even just like, even if that's a made up number, like
Yeah.
it's not. I would say it's like a 6.5. But when you compare it to movies that are 9s and 10s, yeah, fuck this shit.
Another low-hanging fruit is the fridge nuking. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
That like
Instead of jumping the shark, they nuke the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah. He gets thrown like a mile in this refrigerator. Like, yes, he is protected from the radiation. What he is not protected from is the force of inertia.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be liquefied inside that thing. Like,
Yeah. No, it's fucking silly.
The one thing I will interject with is, did you notice that the crystal skull looks like Roger from American Dad? Because that's what I took away from the movie when I saw it in the theaters.
I can see that.
It just looks like Roger.
Yeah. Well, that's just a gray alien. That's just the way they look.
Long
Also, I could do without the fucking aliens, man.
Yeah.
I like my indie to be like earthbound supernatural.
Yeah. That's why I think I like Dial of Destiny way more than I like this movie.
I didn't see it yet.
It's not quite it's in the same category of this where it doesn't feel like an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
It is very dark for an Indiana Jones movie.
I mean, Temple's real dark.
Yeah, I mean it goes pretty fucking dark.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Like it also has a very violent beginning,
Yeah.
but it also works because it's Indiana Jones versus Nazis, which is again like
That's the bread and butter.
yeah, exactly. That's what it does the best. And like I get what they were going for here. They wanted like the feel of like a 50s B sci-fi movie,
Yeah.
but that's not what these movies are. Like
No, I do love the way a lot of it is filmed, though.
yeah,
It's like
it's a beautiful looking movie. Yeah,
just like set, plot, setting, and characters aside. Spielberg was going ham with the shots setups. Like
Yeah.
this. It's fucking gorgeous. Everything's got this golden glow to it. It feels like a movie from the fucking 40s or whatever. Like it's just so good. Spielberg is so good.
it did
Like,
kind of irk me that this is a set and not like an outdoor. Like, is most of it like the Indiana Jones stuff is like on location outdoors, like not in like a studio.
yeah, but it lends credence to the look, like
Yeah.
the old school look.
Yeah, I
because
get it.
everything was sets.
Yeah, I get what they're going for,
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. It's just like it's not what these movies. These movies are big adventure. Like they're not weird sci-fi. Like
yeah.
it's just
And they give you the MacGuffin immediately.
yeah.
Like he doesn't have to search for it. They're searching for where to stash the fucking thing. Like that's not how this is supposed to work. He's supposed to want a thing and go for the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also,
Also, I might catch a little flack for this, but I don't like Kate Blanchett.
I like her. I mean, she's a fucking amazing actress. But
I just don't really like her in anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought you meant in this movie.
No.
Huh? all right.
Especially in this movie.
That's a hot take, my friend.
There's a hot take.
Yeah.
I respect her dedication to the craft.
Yeah.
Just the way she acts just doesn't do it for me.
All right.
You know,
all
like,
right.
hey, you like who you like. I like who I like.
But she just had like Jedi powers a second ago. Like they never explain that. They never go anywhere with that. Like she just waved her hand and that box blew up. And like it's never referenced. It's never like
I'm assuming that she waved her hand and her Russian soldiers blew it up to get it out of the way.
we're going check the tape, my friend.
Yeah. Go ahead. Instant replay. Also, I like that the 51 is on the inside of the fucking door.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Right here. There's nothing like I don't see anything like connected to it.
Oh. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I was
That's-
waiting for a shoehorned in like
Because that's the thing. That's a part of what makes Indiana Jones cool is like everybody is just kind of a normal person. Yeah, you get Temple of Doom and the guy can rip people's hearts out, but
it's explained. It's like a
that's-
mystic thing.
yeah.
Like,
It's not weird psychic powers.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like they made some reaches and they just didn't.
They
quite
whiffed.
Fucking, yeah.
They just whiffed.
Yeah.
You get there's moments of fucking brilliance in this movie. Like all the action sequences are cool. The fights are well choreographed and they look great.
For a Spielberg, George Lucas joint, some of the CGI is piss fucking poor. Like the alien at the end is like Sci-Fi Channel level fucking.
Yeah. But was it just my TV or something? But when they were about to enter that chamber and everything had that like kind of underwater look to it, was everything getting like real blurry for you?
I think it is just part of like whatever the effect was of what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like all the detail dropped out of like wherever the light shifted.
Yeah. I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just some weird shit like going.
It looked like Dookie.
Yeah.
I just don't need all the references to Indiana Jones past or other
there's
movies.
the one
for
callback
fuck's
to
sake.
Temple of Doom where they're like,
They're about to show the fucking Ark of the Covenant.
oh, I did miss the shoehorn. I was gonna say I didn't. I'm glad they didn't do a shoehorned in Ark of the Covenant, but I just missed it.
Yeah.
I thought this was cool where he's like, like kind of coyly like disarming them,
Yeah.
like by using this the gunpowder thing.
Yep.
Is there metal in gunpowder? I didn't think there was. There was just rock.
No, there's iron in it.
Okay. All right, fine.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I saw this in the theater, and I felt the same about it then as I do now. It's like, it's decent. I really don't want to watch it again.
Yeah, like
But, like, I love to make fun of it.
Yeah, I will say I liked it more than when I originally saw it. But that doesn't mean I like this movie or it's a fucking good movie in any way.
When I saw it, it was actually pretty fucking hilarious because when I saw it in theater, when they do the travel scenes, he's on the plane and you see the red line, people cheered for the red line on the map.
Red line.
Yeah, because that's the throwback I want.
Yeah,
like I want that self-referential bullshit. I don't need, him talking about his dad a million fucking times. I don't need. I don't need to see the Ark of the Covenant in this fucking warehouse.
Yeah.
I don't need Marion. I really don't.
I don't need Ox either. There's another character I don't think that we don't need in this movie. The crazy guy who's actually, onto something. He knows the truth. Like,
yeah.
I'm tired of that trope. He doesn't need to be in this movie. Like,
I think if they reworked the character, he's fine.
Yeah.
I fucking love John Hurt.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. John Hurt's fucking awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, like the kooky conspiracy guy, I guess. Well, he really wasn't kooky conspiracy guy.
He was just crazy. The thing drove him
because
crazy.
the thing drove him crazy, and it was like almost possessing him, which is a little bit of a different angle on that thing. But yeah, it's a lot of the same shit.
Fucking Ray Winstone, another like top-notch actor. Like, what are you doing in this movie, man?
Yeah. Well, because he's in an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If somebody said you want to be in an Indiana Jones movie, like, fuck yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
These opinions brought to you by Grolsch.
Grolsch, yeah, we're classing it up this evening.
Swing top bottles, baby.
Hell yeah.
They are very classy.
They're super good. It's a good beer too. It's not just like the best bottle on the market.
Yeah, it's tasty.
It's also a tasty beverage. Yeah, I don't like that they're just right off the rip. Aliens are real. Here's one.
Yeah. Yeah, they should tease us the whole movie. Like, is this real? Is it really an alien? Or like, yeah. Yeah, because like, what's the point of even finding this fucking alien in the beginning? If it's not the alien that unlocks the city at the end, why?
He's just a spare.
You could even just cut all this out and they kidnap him because they know he was one of the doctors who worked on the Roswell alien. Like, they reference that. Like,
yeah. Also, Indiana Jones is now a spy.
that was always like kind of fucking part of it. Like,
like a full-on spy though, doing government missions.
I think that came from like the Indiana Jones Chronicles. is where that came from. Yeah.
That's not good. He's an archaeologist.
Yeah. But I like the whole OSS angle. I think
He
that's
should be
cool.
archaeologing. Like,
But it does explain why he's not just digging in holes and fucking, dusting off bones and shit. Like, he's out there doing things, like, going after these things, fighting Nazis.
yeah, but he was always fighting Nazis because of happenstance.
Yeah.
Like, he and the Nazis just happen to be going after the same things.
Yeah.
Not like,
I didn't need the triple cross from Ray Winstone either. Like,
no, it's too much.
he would have been a much better character if he just like, oh no, I actually was double agent. Like, I was trying to warn you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, leave it at that. Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Then he's still okay. And you
It
don't
would
have
have
to,
made the ending a little bit more impactful when he dies. Like, why
Right,
is
yeah,
Indiana
'cause
Jones
he's-
even bothering to save him at this point?
because he goes, like, what does he say? Like, I'll be fine or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, all right, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
You're a
peace.
douche. You're a dickhead. Get fucked. I'm glad you're dying.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a chance to tell me that because you're just gonna see me running off in the distance. Like,
I just don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
there's just goofy fucking decisions made in this movie. Like the monkeys swinging on vines is just
that is
irredeemable.
Yeah, that is just the most unforgivable. I think, like, because it's just stupid. It's just so stupid. Like,
Yeah. Because it's not how anything works. Like,
yeah.
like obviously it's an Indiana Jones movie, so nothing is like super realistic.
But he's gonna swing through
Kinda.
the jungle fast enough to cut off these fucking cars. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No. Also, that's not how it works. Like, Tarzan was fake, dog.
Yeah.
See, like, little cheeky moments like that where, like, he's swinging and he's trying to get to the truck and he goes, I thought it was further away than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. Just a little bit of cheese.
Another thing about the whole like nuclear explosion, there's enough time to have passed between this and this nuclear test. If the fucking government knows that just miles away Russian KGB agents are like doing shit, don't you think they'd cancel that fucking test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just a test.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just so much.
Yeah.
It's so much. And I think they were trying to overcompensate because, like, it had been what, 20.
This is 2008, I think.
I think this is 2008. And when did Last Crusade come out?
89. So it's been 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they were just trying to overcompensate and
2008.
just like give them all the Indiana Jones they can handle. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't need a father-son reunion, a mother-son reunion, a father-mother reunion, a lost friend reunion.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much. Like, knock it the fuck off. I don't need nuclear weapons testing, Russian spies,
Aliens,
Mayan ninjas.
Yeah, that's another fucking thing. Are they just dudes, or are they like the super? Because they come crawling out of the fucking walls. Like, are they like working in shifts like every day? Like some dude gets sealed into the wall. Like,
Yeah.
morning Ralph, morning Sam.
They're like they're like the Temple Guardians.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like if they're gonna be these things that come out of the walls, like have them be like creatures. If you're going for
They
it,
could-
fucking
yeah.
swing for the fences.
Do it. Do the thing.
Yeah, don't just have them be go for shot number 2. Fucking don't just have them be dudes if they're coming out of the fucking walls. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They just didn't know when to hold back. And yeah, I'm in total agreement that those aliens look like dog shit. The skeletons,
Look
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Fucking crystal skeletons, cool anatomy variations, rad. The actual alien, dog shit.
And then that scene, once the whole scene is just they're standing just in a CGI background.
It's just CGI. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just fucking dog shit. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm high.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't know. What? Where are we? We're 25 minutes in. We can give ratings on this motherfucker because like I just. What can I say that's good? Like they did a few practical effects cool. Like it looks like it looks awesome. The movie's beautiful.
Yeah.
The story's shit. They got great actors, but they just gave
Soundtrack
them.
really didn't stand out either.
The only song you want to hear is the Indiana Jones fucking theme song, and like.
Yes, but
Yeah.
like I like a good soundtrack, and
Yeah.
this one did its job in the fact that like it's one of those ones that just kind of blends into the movie and you really don't notice it.
Yeah.
But I look for those like
They
those
did
bangers
shoehorn
in
in
it.
like some 50s rock songs,
Yeah, which that was all right. How do you like the fucking just the blatant Marlon Brando rebel without a cause fucking attitude on everybody in this movie?
Like anybody but Shia LaBeouf would have been better. Like,
See, I disagree. I think Shia LaBeouf is a decent actor.
don't see it. Thank you. Yeah.
Killing it today.
Yeah. I'm not feeling that.
No?
What was like? Name anything you've seen him in that, like, oh, he was really fucking good in that.
I liked him in Fury.
Yeah, I heard that was a good movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I liked him on Even Stevens.
Yeah, I liked him when he was a child.
Even
He
Stevens was great.
pulled out his fucking tooth with a pair of pliers for that role. Because like his character was missing a tooth.
Oh, Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a psycho.
Yeah.
There was a movie he was trying to give himself cauliflower ear for too. I'm like, dude, just use a prosthetic.
Yeah.
What did he do when he sat outside a museum with didn't he sit outside with a bag on his head or something?
My
like that?
sisters went to that when he was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
yeah.
I remember. That's what I
He's
was-
just being a fucking weirdo.
and you got to berate him.
Yeah.
Write mean things at him and
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. Like, he wasn't terrible in the Transformers movies. The Transformers movies were just terrible.
Shit. Yeah.
anyone would have been terrible in them because they were terrible.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
All right, I'll rate this movie. I want to rate it. I want to objectively rate this movie, right? Like, I want to be like, as a movie, blah 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 blah. But then I'm like, but it's a fucking Indiana Jones
yeah.
movie,
You have the fucking cojones to slap Indiana Jones in your title and fucking.
and
this
just
is
give
the
me
shit.
this shit.
Yeah.
So, like, as a movie, if I take myself out of like what I want in an Indiana Jones movie, it's like a 6.5, right? Like, it's like right on the cusp of being a good movie. They need a heavy edit, and they need just like some fucking self control.
Yeah.
As an Indiana Jones movie, dog,
Yeah.
it's like a
Exact-
4.5.
That's exactly the rating I was going to give it, is a 4.5. Like, I liked it more than I did the first time I saw it. I was genuinely getting into the story. Like,
Yeah,
it hooked me, but not enough to be like where I want to
There's-
watch this again.
there's
Like,
times where you're just sucked in because Harrison Ford is a charismatic motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you can't help it. You can't help but love him in that fucking fedora with that whip.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's in our DNA. Like, as elder nerds.
yeah.
Um,
He's got the whip or the blaster. Like, you're just there. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, man. Man, they did my man dirty in this movie. I did think it was fucking hilarious when the dude starts scrubbing his dick with that fucking broom and he looks over at him.
Yeah, right here.
Outside of that,
I don't
though.
recall that.
Yeah, no, I'd give it a 4.5 because it is. I will say it approaches rewatchability for me.
Yeah.
But when I see the monkeys, the gophers,
The bad CGI.
bad CGI, I'm like,
But
yeah.
like, there is good CGI too. Like,
yeah, it's not
selective.
all horrible.
Would you rate it differently if it weren't an Indiana Jones movie? Like Nick was saying, if you take yourself out of the Indiana
Maybe
Jones
I can get it up to like a 5.5.
running.
But like, yeah, I don't know. It I would say it would definitely be. I would rate it higher, but I wouldn't say like it would be drastically higher. Like it's just
Yeah.
yeah. I don't
The
know.
fundamental faults are still the fundamental faults.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just expect better out of an
If
Indiana Jones movie.
if the fundamental faults are killing an Indiana Jones movie for me, they're gonna murder a normal movie for me too. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just I would much rather watch Dial of Destiny than this. Like any day. And there are supernatural elements in Dial of Destiny, but it's more.
I'll cut you right off there. There's
Yeah.
supernatural elements in every single
Yeah, it's
Indiana
more.
Jones
It's
movie.
more in line with the other ones though, where it's like
Yeah.
it's earthly supernatural.
Yeah.
It's not fucking aliens. Like,
where it could kind of not be supernatural.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
yeah, yeah. The supernatural element of Dial of Destiny is explained like as a natural phenomenon that like Archimedes fucking figured out how to fucking
Yeah.
like work basically.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's I would much rather watch that than this any day.
Is that streaming yet?
This week it will be.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
I
it'll
want
be
to
on.
watch that again.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it'll be on the
Yeah,
Plus
I
this
gotta,
week.
I gotta check it out for the first time.
Yeah.
I think the subcast of characters in that is much more likable than in Crystal Skull. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't remember anybody from
Yeah,
They give him too many sidekicks in this fucking movie.
too much going on.
they're the callbacks to other movies are much less subtle. It's more of what was that too hot now?
Little too warm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are like there's a relationship in the movie that parallels like Indiana Jones and Short Round.
Okay.
And that's like one of the things for him that's like, oh, okay, like drawing him into the situation. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so like, yeah, that's a callback to that movie, but it's not like a ham-fisted callback of like,
Hey,
we
you
reached
guys
into
remember?
yeah, we reached into this thing where all the bugs were. We had to turn off the tunnel that was going to kill us. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
I think that he's still wearing the same fucking suit from all those other movies too. When he's teaching. Like the man only owns one suit. One bow tie.
he'd be a fucking dick teacher, I bet you. Like, he'd be the teacher you don't want to get.
Maybe. Unless you realize that
There's
he's
no way
cool
he's a
as
cool
shit.
teacher. Yeah. Maybe like once you realize, oh, like he's a dick for a reason.
Yeah.
Like because he wants people to be good at this and like
Yeah.
but yeah, like he'd be the fucking like, oh, fuck, I got this guy.
I got Jones.
Son of a bitch.
Probably never has time for grading because he's busy
Yeah,
on
he
adventures,
grades
like,
papers like super tough, but then like he cancels class at the last minute because he's in Malaysia. Like, fucking, you know?
He's getting shot at.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be a class being shot at right now. BRB.
We're supposed to have a fucking test on Monday, but my fucking teachers in some god awful temple in goddamn India, like. I want to graduate, goddammit.
Captured by Nazis again?
Yeah. Again with the fucking Nazis.
Again with the fucking Nazis. That should be the tagline. Indiana Jones again with the fucking Nazis.
That'll be Indiana Jones 6.
Sounds like an SNL.
Again with the
actually.
fucking Nazis.
Also, you said ham-fisted and short round in like the same sentence, so I think ham-fisted short round is a great indie band name. I think someone should.
Ham-fisted short round.
It also sounds like it'd be a delicious meal. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
take a ham-fisted short round, please. You want cheese on that? On the side. Side, yeah.
Are you ready to trivialize this movie?
It is trivial as fuck. but
It's
let's,
pretty fucking trivial.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on Nick.
All right.
Nick's turn. There we go.
There it
And
is.
shit's actually working too.
Wow.
Weird. It's so
Don't
crazy.
jinx it.
Well, that's over now. All right. You ready for trivia?
Let's do it.
All right. Harrison Ford was adamant that he got to wield Indiana's famous whip. Paramount executives wanted the weapon to be computer generated because of the new movie safety rules, but Harrison Ford branded the rule ridiculous, which it fucking is.
I just noticed Alex was in the chat.
Oh, hi, Alex.
What's going
Talking
on,
about
man?
short round.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, give the man a whip.
You like it'd be like not giving Han Solo a blaster. Like
Yeah.
like hey, maybe
CG,
Neo
I
shouldn't do
would've been-
karate in this movie.
I would have been so angry if it was a CG whip. So unbelievably angry.
How did they film that? Like,
Poorly?
yeah.
Poorly. Harrison Ford has kept himself in such good shape over the years that his costume measurements for this movie had not changed from those in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Damn.
He performed many of his own stunts because stunt technology had become safer since 1989. So he also felt it improved his performance.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing his stunts anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure he turned to dust. Like, if he fucking hit him hard enough. Yeah. Well, the man has lived through like a couple of plane crashes, hasn't he?
At least one.
Yeah.
His best life.
I'm pretty sure, one.
That's one too many.
Yeah, at least one, I want to say.
Well, he flies his own plane, so it's, you take your life into your own fucking hands.
Yeah, that's
I
his own
want to
fault.
say 2.
I don't know. I
I'll
only
work on it. Hold on.
I only vaguely remember one.
'Cause maybe
But
he-
then
like,
I
he
also
had, like-
remember him doing like search and rescue missions in his plane. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, he would help out with like shit like that. But I think he did like once in the 90s because it was a joke for a while.
Yeah.
And then like I think it happened again like when he was older.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Akator throne room, designed by Guy Hendricks Deas, keeps up the Indiana Jones tradition by having C-3PO and R2-D2 etched into one of the yellow tiles, and E.T. into another. According to the book, The Complete Making of Indiana Jones, the characters can be found somewhere in all 4 Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, so that's
Probably
the kind
the
of
fifth one.
callback I want.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, because it's in the background. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't.
Not like,
Whatever.
hey guys, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Check it out.
Member? Fucking member berries from South Park.
Jesus Christ. In 2006, Harrison Ford declared that if this movie was not made by 2008, then the filmmaker should drop the idea altogether. This got director Steven Spielberg looking for a good script immediately.
All right.
Which, too bad he didn't find one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing, brother?
Trying to open. There we go.
There it is.
Good one. That was a nice sound.
Hooah! I tried to do it cool and one-handed and it didn't work.
Like
and it was
this?
like, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
want the answer to the plane crash thing?
Yes.
Found it. All right. There's enough plane crashes for there to be a list of his plane crashes.
There you go.
So
I
it's
knew
just
it
a
was.
website. So 1999, emergency landing in a riverbed. 2000, blown off of a runway. 2001, Harrison Ford saves a Boy Scout. I don't know if that has anything to do with the
That's
plane.
not really a crash.
2015, crash landing on a golf course. 2017, something about a wildfire rescue. 2017,
remember that.
lands on a taxiway instead of a runway.
That I remember.
2020, crosses a runway and gets scolded. So there we go.
Maybe
I
they
don't know
should take.
about the Boy Scouts. Might have to. Look
I don't know
into
how
that
his
one.
driving is, but they should take away his pilot's license.
Well, I mean, after a certain time, when a man gets to a certain age, they got to take away his car, right?
I mean, legally they can't.
Yeah. There's 90-year-olds driving like Cadillacs from the fucking 60s out there. Like,
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. John Rhys Davies was approached to reprise his character Salah in a very brief cameo at the wedding scene, but he turned it down because he felt that having Salah just appear as a crowd member would cheat the audience and cheapen the character. 100% agree.
I'll give him that one. Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is 2008. Dude is living high on the hog on that fucking Lord of the Rings money.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need the work.
I will say I did like the scene between the two of them where he's like, you don't have to fucking get
Yeah.
angry to prove that you're tough. Like,
Yeah.
I love that whole like interaction between
Yep.
them.
Let's see. The Kung Fu Aztecs, who actually...
Another good indie band name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I saw them at Valentine's.
who attacked Indiana and Mutt in the graveyard are not as historically inaccurate as one may think. Pre-Spanish Peru Incans did, in fact, practice a martial art known as rummy maki, which literally translates to hard hands. But that is not capoeira.
Yeah.
That is what those guys were doing.
Little rummy maki with the duck sauce. God, it's so good.
You had the rummy maki at the new Chinese place?
It's not as good as the old place down the street.
Mutt Williams was originally a nerdy kind of character, but George Lucas decided to make him Indiana's son and give him a rebellious personality, reasoning that he needs to be what Henry Jones Sr. thought of his son, and the curse returns to Indiana in the form of his own son. He's everything a father can't stand. I dig it.
Yeah.
And
I know that they make
scenes
he
like
makes the-
that.
Yeah.
Like,
He even
yeah.
makes the joke like somewhere your grandfather is laughing right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
His name's Mutt.
With his
It's the name
nickname.
I picked for myself. You got a problem with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Like, yeah.
You don't give yourself your own nickname. You fucking putz.
Yeah.
When Professor Harold Oxley is auto-writing, the Mayan symbols he is drawing in the notebook with one hand were actually done by an expert in Mayan script seated directly behind Hurt. It is the expert's arm doing the writing instead of Hurt.
Huh. All right. That's crazy.
It is crazy, but you would think like he could just like show him to how to draw these simple-ass pictures. Unless John Hurt has, no artistic ability. Hell of an actor. Maybe not so good with a
Can't draw for
sketchbook.
shit.
Yeah, I love the way everything looks in this movie.
Yeah.
I really do. Like
The sets look great, like-
stylistically, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they just like they
just-
cut the corners that they shouldn't have. Like, they just
Yeah,
like the story being the fucking first one.
yeah,
But yeah, the special like the CGI. Like if you're going all out for everything else, just go all out.
yeah. Like it's Spielberg and Lucas. You guys have the fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely have like. I mean, they also have their heads firmly planted up their own asses.
Yeah, they don't have anybody telling them no is the one thing they don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is dumb.
Yeah.
All right. Before the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was chosen as the title, several others were considered, even registered with the MPAA in August of 2007, including the City of Gods, the Destroyer of Worlds, the Fourth Corner of the Earth, and the Lost City of Gold, and finally, the Quest for the Covenant. Shia LaBeouf revealed the movie's official title during his appearance at 2007 MTV Video Music Awards. I can't speak.
I guess Lost City of Gold might have been the best out of all those.
It really is not that great.
But it's the one that's like most on the nose. That, like,
Yeah, the City of Gods is okay. Quest for the Covenant doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Destroyer of Worlds is just too dramatic.
Yeah. 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 And you have Kate Blanchett doing the Oppenheimer quote in that one part.
Yeah. And we're going to leave you with one of my favorite sets of trivia. Body count, 47. 18 by Indiana Jones.
Nice. Yeah, not spoilers. He fucking murders a bunch of Nazis right in the beginning of the, like straight up murders these Nazis right in the
Oh, is
There's
beginning.
no
there
Nazis
applause?
in this movie.
In the new one.
Oh, and
Yeah, yeah.
Is there an applause for that?
I think we got
there
rid of
is
the
an applause button.
I think we got rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't clap for the Nazis dying. That's
Oh,
sad.
well. This did not need them to crash into the statue and have the head fall off. You could have had a nice touching moment where he walks past that statue.
No, you know how you do that instead? Fucking, they do hit the statue. Head doesn't fall off. They just,
just crushes the car.
it just crushes the car, and you
Yeah.
see that's instead of him scowling because the head fell. You see
Yeah.
Indy like, oh, all right, like give it a smile, and then
Yeah.
boom, they take off.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, don't destroy that statue. Like,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's also kind of like grim that they
Yeah.
just decapitated his friend. Like,
Yeah.
even though it's a statue, but like
But
Marcus's head falls into the
but
car.
it's a nod to Marcus, but it's also a nod to the actor because
Yeah.
he's dead by this point.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
So like, yeah, have the car just boom, like stop the car. Have the statue like crush
Yeah.
this car, and then like, oh, all right, like
yeah,
fucking Marcus giving him a hand one last time.
right.
That's how you do a callback.
That's it.
That's how you make a joke stool.
Yeah.
Fucking dildos. Yeah, that's it for trivia.
All right, we will move on to the better known as.
All right.
All right, I'm zooming on you.
Oh, thank you.
Look at
Ooh,
that.
look at that. Look at that.
It's like Nick's
Wait,
nut.
wait. Look at that. There we go. Now it's better.
Too handsome gone.
All right. We will move on to the better known as. We will start off with director Steven Spielberg. You may have seen some of the other movies.
One or two, I think
Yeah.
I've heard of.
We have discussed him before because he has done what is arguably my favorite movie ever, which is Jaws.
It's one of the 30 movies in your top 5, for sure.
That is one that is no, that is one I can firmly say is top 3. Like
Yeah.
is it? I know that has. I'm not just saying top 5 for that one. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's definitely in there. I mean, I don't know. Spielberg at this point is like he's the Foo Fighters of directors. You're gonna hear
It's
like
gonna be decent,
yeah,
and you're gonna see it.
you're gonna like it. It's gonna be good. Will it be your favorite movie or favorite song?
Probably,
Probably
not.
not. Yeah.
Probably not.
But it wasn't the best. The best.
Yeah.
The best.
I mean, case in point, The Fablemans. Good movie.
I don't even know what it is.
It's basically like a dramatized version of his like own life story, all about like how he got like fascinated with movies as a kid.
Oh,
Again, good movie. Might be kind of too far up his own ass, but that's a story for another day.
yeah.
He did a fucking Marcus Mumford music video in 2022. I fucking hate Mumford and Sons with a passion.
I don't
Yeah, no,
don't.
they're right up there with Dave Matthews for me.
really.
Yeah,
I think musically they're a lot more exciting than Dave Matthews, and they're more entertaining for me. Like, because they've got that like that kind of like neo folk thing going on, which I dig.
yeah,
I dig it. I understand it's not for everybody,
yeah.
but man, I like a fiddle. You know what I'm saying? I like a banjo.
Yeah. That's,
Look at me. Do I look like the kind of person that likes a fiddle and a banjo?
For some folks, yeah, the fiddle is the sound of making sure you know where the exits are. Anyway, fucking West Side Story. I hate musicals. That was a decent watch. It was 2021. 2018, Ready Player One. Again, I wouldn't say his best work.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I mean, decent adaptation of the book. Decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the book a lot better, but
Oh,
yeah.
well, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good adaptation of the book. Yeah, for sure. I never saw the BFG. I never saw the Post.
it's okay. I haven't seen the Post.
I never saw
BFG was-
Bridge of Spies. I heard that was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like this whole like stretch here where I haven't seen any of these movies. Lincoln,
Was
War
that the one with
Horse.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I did see The Adventures of Tintin. I remember liking it.
Oh, I fucking love that movie. Me and Shelly were talking about that today
Yeah.
because like we both just really fucking like that. Like I never read the comics or anything like that, but
Munich was fucking awesome.
was it?
Yeah. War of the Worlds is pretty good. I just watched that again recently.
Is it the Tom Cruise one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terminal.
What was the other? There was like War of the Worlds had like 2 movies come out like in the same fucking year, didn't it?
Yeah, there was like the knockoff version with like Jake Busey. And probably there's
I
like
was gonna say like 2.
there's like a
they-
War of the Worlds every year.
they- yeah, but like the same year as the Tom Cruise one, there was another one that hit the theaters. Like it had a theatrical run.
Oh, really?
It wasn't just like a straight to DVD piece of shit.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Minority Report. I fucking hate AI, artificial intelligence.
It looked really dumb, so I never saw it.
It falls into that director trap. I don't know what it is with directors wanting to make fucking Pinocchio movies. It's exactly what that is, and it's just shit. Saving Private Ryan is a goddamn classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the best movies ever made, in my fucking opinion. Amistad I've never seen. I like The Lost World. It's nowhere near as good as Jurassic Park, but it's a fucking popcorn movie with dinosaurs. Like, what more can you want?
I just don't love the Jurassic Park stuff. Like
The first 2 I like. 3's
I
right.
saw 3 in the theater, and I think that was like, it's just like it shut it off for me. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I'm done with these.
yeah. Like the 4th one was okay. I'm like, all right, this isn't bad. And then they just went straight down fucking
4th
hell.
one, the one with Chris Pratt.
The first one with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
That one was. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was fine.
And then they just the last 2
Just
were
beat it to death.
garbage. Yeah. Especially that last one was holy shit. It was so bad. I don't even remember the fucking name of it, to be honest with you.
I don't care.
Fallen Empire, or was that the second one?
Fallen Empire.
Yeah.
That's a crazy fucking name for a Jurassic Park movie.
Weirdly enough, there were 2 War of the Worlds films released in 2005 besides the Spielberg one. One is Pendragon's Pictures film. It was direct to video. directed
Yeah.
by Timothy Hines, and the other one is an asylum film.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, you have these. I mean, some of these all-time classics in here. You have the first Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, fucking Hook.
Yeah, Hook is so good.
Never saw Always. I mean, the first 3 Indiana Jones movies are god tier classics. Empire of the Sun is really, really good.
That's the one.
I think it's Christian Bale's
Christian
first
Bale's-
movie.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, because he's a kid.
yeah,
I didn't see that up
Before
until
Newsies?
I think
he
so.
was a
87.
teenager in Newsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't see that until maybe like 5 years ago or so, and I was just like blown away that I'd never seen it before, and like how
Yeah.
fucking good a movie I thought it was. I even saw The Color Purple when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched it in high school after we read the book.
All right.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
It may not be your story, but you can't deny the craft.
He did direct my least favorite segment of the Twilight Zone movie, the one with the old people. I never saw 1941, but I heard it's not great.
I don't know what that one is.
It's like a northern, I think, like it's either California or like Oregon town. They think like it's in obviously 1941.
Mm.
They think like the Japanese are invading, and like it's a comedy, and like John Belushi's in it, and
Oh,
yeah, it's just not good apparently. I mean, Close Encounters is a classic. Fucking Jaws.
yeah.
Yeah, and he got his start directing TV.
Fucking Columbo.
2 episodes of Night Gallery.
God damn, son.
Yeah. Moving on, we will move on to Harrison Ford. Yeah. If you don't know who he is, why are you watching this show?
You should be watching Harrison Ford
yeah, if
movies.
you've seen a movie, you know who Harrison Ford is. Like, he's Han Solo, he's Indiana Jones. Like, I mean, outside of those, I mean, those are enough to make him a legend. But
Yeah. What really sticks in my mind is in Silent Witness, seeing him dressed as an Amish guy and knocking somebody out.
he's gonna be playing Thunderbolt Ross in a couple of Marvel movies coming up, which I really hope means he's gonna be playing the Red Hulk. That'll be really cool. But I mentioned he is most well known as Indiana Jones or Han Solo. He was just in a TV series with Jason Segel this year, which is actually really good. It was called Shrinking. Yeah, they're like psychiatrists. Like he's Jason Segel's boss. That Call of the Wild movie that came out a couple years ago was pretty good. That's another one of those like animated dog movies that Donner loved.
Oh yeah. He was like talking to them
What?
and shit. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
He was like really communicating them. I was like, they must be saying something.
he was like transfixed on that fucking movie.
That, a Goofy movie, and Scooby Doo, the animated Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Really into
Scoob.
that. Scoob, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very into it.
And Doug Days is his favorite.
Oh yeah, he fucking loves Doug from Up.
Oh, dude, hold on. Wait, go back up. They gave Blade Runner 2049 an 8?
I don't know why you hate that movie so much. It's a good
Is
movie.
it worth an 8?
Not an 8, but I think it's a good movie.
I don't. For me, that movie is this to the Blade Runner universe.
I can see that.
Those are shots fired.
Hold on. This pissed me off. I got to point this out.
Oh, where he blows the back of the dart
Yeah.
into his throat?
Why would the back of the dart have poison on it? Fucking.
It's not even sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But that's just
Anyway.
another throwback to another movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Shit, I can't remember. But they do it in a different movie, so he was like, "Oh, we'll do it in this movie too."
Really quick, what year was this movie set in?
1952?
57?
Or was it 57?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 57. 50. Why did I think 52? I don't know. It's
Oh.
after, obviously after Elvis.
You're a big DC fan. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Anyway.
thought the greaser thing was a little much. So.
Oh, I know why. It'll come back to play in the crapshoot, but part of Monarch takes place in like 1952,
Oh, okay.
and then again in 1959. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I loved him in Ender's Game.
I never saw that.
Did you read the book?
Negative.
Oh,
I've always wanted to.
Wasn't
I
that
never
written
did.
by a racist Orson Scott Card?
I don't know. He's not racist. He's homophobic.
Oh,
I mean, mostly everything that we watch in horror comes from H.P. Lovecraft, who is also
Racist.
fucking racist.
Yeah.
So
Less racist at the end of his life. He kind of realized he was very wrong. But
I found out what he named his cat, and I was very upset.
Yeah,
that's the scariest thing he ever did.
He actually did the voice on the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, which is goddamn awesome.
How long
Yeah.
did we wait for that?
We waited a long.
We did fireworks for it.
I was ready to
Love
kick
fireworks.
a small Japanese child.
Short round.
Yeah, because like we're in line, and like the park is closing soon. Like it's
Yeah.
going down to the wire.
Yeah.
On whether or
The
not
ride
we're,
kept going
like
down. It was like
yeah,
very
like when the fuck
scary.
am I ever going to be in Disneyland again? Like I
Right.
want to go on the Indiana Jones ride. And like the kid's not paying attention. Like the family is just like standing with him.
They were playing on their iPad.
Yeah, he's playing on his iPad. So like the line is moving, and there's like, this giant gap in the fucking line.
Yeah.
The kid's just playing on his fucking thing. Like
I would have yelled at him.
yeah.
I did. I was like, they're not maximizing their space in line. Bad.
Patriot Games. He played Jack Ryan. Those are fucking awesome movies too.
Yep.
And Clear and Present Danger was the second one, but Patriot Games is the better of those two. Blade Runner, of course, another classic.
I fucking love it. I don't know. Like, for real, my underwear makes that noise when Blade Runner comes on. The director's cut. Or the final cut. The final cut is the one that I like.
He shows up in an episode of Kung Fu in 1974.
Mr. Harrison.
Yeah.
Mr. Harrison.
I've never seen American Graffiti.
I know I've seen parts of it. I've
Yeah.
never seen the whole thing because I didn't care.
He shows up on American Doctor Who, Gunsmoke, for 2 episodes.
Good old
Fair.
Gunsmoke.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah. American Doctor Who.
If
Gunsmoke.
you're an American actor, here's your Gunsmoke role. It's being issued to you.
Court mandated
Yeah.
Gunsmoke.
He was an episode of the Mod Squad also.
God damn. I didn't think he acted that late.
No, he was always like a small time actor. He was like a set designer too. He was like a carpenter.
Yeah, he was a carpenter. I knew he was a carpenter, but I
Yeah.
thought American Graffiti was his first movie.
Apparently not. I know he did like Love American Style.
Well, maybe it was. Yeah, no, because that other shit's movies. So
These are all TV series. Yeah. Well, that's a movie. Yeah.
yeah. Huh. Learn something every day.
Yeah. And that first role, 1966, Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round.
That's a weird title.
That could also be an indie band name.
Yeah.
Keep it
That's
going.
more of an album title, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, Kate Blanchett.
Meh.
I don't know how you. The woman is charming. She's an amazing actress. Like, I don't get it. Don't get it.
That's fine. I don't either.
Yeah.
It's not like.
She's apparently in a Borderlands movie that's coming out in 2024.
Is that the one that keeps getting fucking pushed back?
I don't know
It's
if I
been,
need that.
years.
I don't know if I need that.
Like, you're running out of time. Like, nobody really cares about Borderlands.
Yeah, everyone cared about
Yeah.
it 3 years ago when you announced it.
Like, everybody plays Borderlands 2, right? Like,
Yeah. Some of the recent stuff she has been in. She was in voicing Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, to call back to that director trap that I just mentioned a little while ago. I believe she was nominated for
Oscar. That was
yeah.
Oscar bait. Yeah.
Oscar and Tar, which is a good movie. I can definitely understand why dudes don't like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. She was in Nightmare Alley, another fucking awesome movie. That was 2021.
That was pretty rad.
Another Guillermo del Toro movie we should mention.
Sure was.
She showed up on The Simpsons in 2020. She's the narrator on that show, Sweet Tooth. The first season I watched, the second season I watched the first episode, and it was like, I'm done with this.
I don't even know that I know what that is.
It was a DC comic. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the producers of it. It takes place like in the future where like there's this disease that creates like human animal hybrids, and like people think there's like, you know, they brought this other this disease also kills people, and they think like they're responsible for it.
I've never read it. I always wanted to.
Yeah, the first season was pretty good. Yeah. But I'm not in the mood for this anymore. Isn't she, what's his name's mother in the How to Train Your Dragon
Yes.
movies? Yeah. what's the fucking kid's name?
Hiccup.
Hiccup. That's it.
Hiccup's mom.
Those movies are awesome.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
watch them again.
Yeah,
It's diminishing returns for sure. Well, no.
I think
second,
2 is better than the first
second
one.
one's a strong contender.
Yeah.
And the third one,
Third one, meh.
you didn't like the third.
I didn't like the third one,
Didn't
and then
you?
the show was not good.
Yeah, I didn't watch the show.
Yeah, no, we didn't watch the show.
I think we might have started and got bored of it.
Yeah. No, I like all 3 of those movies. Those are really good movies.
No, they're good. I'm not saying the third one is bad. I'm saying it's the least good.
Toothless falls in love.
She was in that female Ocean's 8, Ocean's 11 movie. She played Hela in Thor Ragnarok, which was awesome.
She was good in that.
She was really
hot
good in that.
one.
Yeah.
Kind of had that gothy thing going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got that one.
You ever see the meme that came out of that movie? It's like, she's in like full costume talking to Taika Waititi, and like he's on like an iPad, and the meme is like, me showing my like high level executive girlfriend the Lego set I want for my birthday. She is probably most well known as Gladriel in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah, I just didn't like her. I didn't like her as Galadriel. I'll say it. Fight me, nerds.
Come at me, nerds.
Bring it on. Like, what? We can do a battle of wits or a battle of fists. I don't give a shit.
She voiced Queen Elizabeth on The Family Guy.
My God, there's so many memes with the Kate Blanchett one. My wife literally performing witchcraft. Me explaining why this cycle is cool and exciting because it has dreams.
She played Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator. That was 2000.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
She had the voice down like Pat.
Did she?
Yeah. Anything else? I mean, she's in a lot of good movies.
Eyes Wide Shut.
I think didn't she win an Academy Award for Elizabeth? I think she did.
Either won or nominated.
Yeah. She was in Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, she was. Voice, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the Oscar winners that were actually in this movie.
John Hurt, fucking Harrison Ford ever win one?
No, nominated.
Yeah. Kate Blanchett. I don't think
She
Roy
won.
Winstone.
Yeah, I think it's just her and John Hurt that have won them. I think
Yeah.
there's a couple of Harrison Ford and somebody else were nominated.
I don't think was Roy Winstone ever nominated for anything.
For fucking what?
He was in a lot of good. He was in Sexy Beast, which is a fucking amazing movie.
Yeah.
If he was nominated for anything, it would have been that.
Yeah.
We'll
I
get
like
there.
him, but
Yeah.
he's always more of a side guy.
Yeah. He's a good side guy though. Like
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we were just watching Departed before
Yeah.
this, and he's the side guy in that. Yeah.
Yeah, they was just like, they don't really give Oscars to the side guy.
Yeah. On to the King of the Beef, Shia LaBeouf.
King of the Beef.
That's what his name translates to in French.
Is
yeah.
it really? Oh,
Yeah.
actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. It goes with it.
Yeah. He is probably most well known. Well, he's probably most well known just for being fucking
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf and weird. But he is probably most well known as Sam Witwicky in movie roles anyway.
Yeah.
He is not in much anymore because he has been up to some weird shit off camera.
Yeah.
I
keep kind of wanting to watch Honey Boy.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. Yeah.
There's a movie. It was a made-for-TV movie where Shia LaBeouf, he plays a mentally challenged boy, and it's a little bit.
Ooh.
It's a little bit offensive.
I was about to quote Tropic Thunder, but
We can't do that.
you know the line.
You never go full. Yeah.
It's an interesting movie. He's not great. The movie's good.
Yeah. It's just Shia LaBeouf.
He was in those weird ass Lars von Trier Nymphomaniac movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You mentioned Fury earlier. I heard that was really, really good.
Lawless was fun.
That I haven't seen. What's that about?
Oh, it's him and Tom Hardy, and they're like bootleggers.
All right.
Yeah, dude, that movie's fun.
I can get out Guy Pearce. All right.
Yeah. I'm actually
Written by Nick Cave, the musician.
I'm a little shocked that you haven't seen that.
Yeah, that can't be the same Nick Cave, can it?
Yeah, it is.
It totally is.
Recognize that forehead anywhere.
My good old boy Nick.
That 5-head, I think you mean.
It's a 5-head.
I'm gonna do a
Hilariously,
foghorn.
if you took that picture of
wrong
Nick
one.
Cave and you put a goatee on it, it's that fucking King of Kong dude.
I meant to air horn, but I did foghorn, but it still worked. It was okay.
This Grolsch is fantastic. I don't know
Right?
if it's because I haven't eaten anything in a while, but I am nicely toasted right now.
The best thing is, like, you don't have to just get the 4-pack with the swing tops. They make a regular, like, bottle capped version.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm not getting the fucking swing top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too cool.
That's
the movie, by the way. I linked it in there for any interested parties to know about Shia LaBeouf's Disney Channel original movie.
Oy.
He was developmentally delayed because of oxygen deprivation at birth, apparently.
So you know you can comment as us, right? Like,
No, it's not working. That's why.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, when I tried to do it, I didn't want to bother you to fix it, but when I tried to type...
This is what happens when Art's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, because you changed the. We'll fix that later.
yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, I'll just do it for mine because it's easier.
I would have thought it would.
Is there a story behind that?
No, I just wanted to log in and I couldn't remember it. And I couldn't find it anywhere, and I didn't want to fucking try to have anybody try to remember it what it was. So I changed our Twitch password.
It's got a Parmesan scent to it. Anyway.
Yum.
Parmesan.
Transformers we mentioned. Eagle Eye, that I heard was like okay. It's got a 6.6. Disturbia, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm
Either.
good on remakes.
It's got a 6.8.
I'm still good on remakes.
Yeah.
It's Rear Window, like you've seen it.
He was in Constantine. That's a pretty good movie.
By pretty good, you mean fucking awesome. It's a fucking awesome movie. I'm so glad they're finally making a sequel to that.
Yeah. He was in 65 episodes of Even Stevens and a
Great.
movie.
Great fucking show. He's
he
hilarious.
has been in some holes, which is why he's in trouble right now. But he's also been in the movie holes.
Good one.
But it shows up in an episode of ER. He shows up in an episode of The X-Files.
Must
Jesus.
have been little.
Yeah,
It was 99.
yeah.
I will say Holes is one of the. I know.
He
Laugh at the
must have
name
been like a
Holes.
zygote in whatever he was in. This
No.
1984.
Because with the original Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind came out in 84, and then the
Oh.
American version had him doing voices much later.
Yeah, but they dubbed him a lot later. didn't they?
Yep.
Okay.
That's like anytime you see like a really fucking crazy discrepancy like that, that's what it is.
Okay. Up next, Karen Allen, who's probably most well known as Marion Ravenwood. She has been in three of the 5 Indiana Jones movies.
She's in Raiders, this, and then I'm assuming the new one.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Still has stuff coming up. I saw. I think this is an animated short, Indiana Jones and the Treasure of the Aztecs. It's this year.
Oh, what the
Ooh,
fuck is that?
Fuck is this? This is pudgy faced motherfucker. It's like a fan film or something. Fan film. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ew. They
Why is
landed
she in it?
Karen Allen. Jesus Christ.
How much money did they spend?
Maybe she's somebody's mother,
Yeah.
grandmother.
Anyway, she's in it.
Uh,
We mentioned Dial of Destiny. Some of the other notable stuff. I mean, she's in Starman with Jeff Bridges, which is a good movie. I think it was like 84.
yeah, that sounds about right.
She is the mom in The Sandlot also.
What?
Yeah. Her title is Mom. She doesn't even have
Oh
a name.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Dennis Leary played this kid's stepdad.
She's in Malcolm X, which,
Didn't see that coming.
yeah, that's a left turn.
Good for her.
She was in a version
Oh,
of Glass
fucking
Menagerie.
Scrooged.
Oh yeah, she was in Scrooge in 1988. A fucking Christmas classic.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched
it's one of
it
the
in a
very
while.
few Christmas movies I actually like.
The last time we watched it like last year at your grandparents' house.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah.
Was I sober?
You were high on crystal meth.
Yeah.
I might have been. Just-
Yeah, The Glass Menagerie, 1987. That is a Tennessee Williams play. Raiders of the Lost Ark was 1981. And her first role was in Animal House in 1978. Another
Oh, she
classic.
was in Cruising.
Oh yeah, with
Come on, you can do it.
Al Pacino.
There you go.
Still to this day, I will swear I saw him at the Stewarts on fucking Western Avenue by SUNY.
I don't know that you did.
It was Al Pacino.
he
Goddamn
still
it!
argues about this to this day.
I'm telling you, he must have it was in the summertime, so either
Oh, he's probably it was at the
the
track.
track or it was in August specifically, so it was either the track or his kids were at SUNY maybe, because he has kids with Beverly D'Angelo who would be like about college age at that time.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Is that
I
the
am.
lady from National Lampoon?
Yeah, I am telling you, it was Al fucking Pacino.
Yeah.
Anyway, Karen Allen, that's about it for her. Oh, she directed something. What was that? A short. A tree, a rock, a cloud. It's 2017.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Ray Winstone. We will settle this. Was he nominated for anything? I don't think so. It would have been mentioned up here, I think. Ray. Nope. All right. Maybe he wasn't nominated for Sexy Beast, but you should still watch it because it's a fucking awesome movie. It's him and Christ, who played Gandhi? Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. Yep.
Let's see. He's in the movie Damsel coming out soon with Millie Bobby Brown, which looks really good. He played Papa Bear in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
I gotta tell you though, I'm getting real tired of Millie Bobby Brown.
She's in like two things.
It's a lot of hype. I didn't like the Enola Holmes movies.
She's getting married to Bon Jovi kid.
Yeah, I did not see the second one because the first one was so bad.
Yeah.
He played General Dreykov, who was the main villain in Black Widow. That was 2021. Some of the other notable stuff. This doesn't exist.
No.
This, much like this movie, the remake of Point Break, just doesn't exist.
No.
Didn't read
Somebody
it.
somebody came up with the idea for it, and
Yeah,
it's just-
nope.
they never executed.
Nope.
So weird.
Will not acknowledge it. He's in a Nick Cave video, 2013. Nick Cave showing up again.
Gotta
yeah.
tell you, not a huge Nick Cave fan.
Yeah, I couldn't name like 3 Nick Cave songs, but I know there's one I heard that I liked.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know
like
who he is. I just know Nick Cage.
oh no,
Nick Cave, not
I
Nick
don't know
Cage.
that.
It's Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
I
don't
He's a
know that
musician. I would much rather listen to a PJ Harvey record.
I do
You know?
enjoy Polly Jean Harvey. Yeah.
Yeah. They were married and they dated
that tracks.
for sure.
That seems
Well,
about
that
right.
song Polly Jean is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen PJ Harvey live. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He was in Snow White and the Huntsman. Played Gort, which sounds made up. He played Magwitch in a fucking miniseries of fucking Great Expectations. I think it was on FX. That was 2011. Hugo. Is this a Scorsese movie?
Yes.
Yeah. He was in that.
I don't think I
Never
saw that.
saw it.
I don't
Don't
think I
give a
did.
shit.
It looked weird. Rango was fucking great.
He voiced Bad Bill in Rango. I still haven't seen that, but I keep hearing how
Oh.
awesome it is.
Rango's the one with the lizard, right?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
It's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll watch
Yeah.
that
Wasn't it like a remake of like a Kurosawa movie or like a Western, which is like a remake of a Kurosawa movie?
Every Western is a remake
Yeah.
of a Kurosawa movie.
He was in Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. He played Ares, uncredited. Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, 2010. That was a Dennis Leary series.
Was that the one where he was like Dennis Leary played a rock star dad or something like
Yeah.
that?
Oh, it's not the series. That's a movie. But yeah,
Oh.
that was the series where he was like a rock star, and like his daughter is actually like a good singer, and like so he starts a band with her.
Mm.
He was the voice of Beowulf in the animated movie in 2007.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
What's that? Oh yeah,
That movie sucked.
never saw it. He was in Departed in 2006, which we mentioned earlier. He played Sweeney Todd in a 2006 TV movie.
Oh, weird.
He played
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Beaver in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Mr. Beaver was fucking rad.
Man, I want to watch those movies again. We've talked about them several times over the last couple of weeks.
I think there's a new one coming out, or like a TV series.
That'll be good.
Anything else
Mr.
worth
Tumnus, my boy.
Sexy Beast, I will mention again because it is a really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
Anything else worth mentioning? Darkness Falls.
Is that the Tooth Fairy one or the other one?
I think so. 1999.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That movie is awesome. Actually, it's probably not, but I saw it when I was like 8, so it was awesome then.
Fair point.
And we're in like some British ass shit here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
British ass shit.
Yeah, none of this is ringing a bell.
Yeah. I
Like,
can't.
they're not even things that I'm like,
Oh, he was in
Quadrophenia.
Quadrophenia in 1979. Like I knew there was one more thing. Yeah, he was in Quadrophenia in 1979.
all right.
Moving on. Up next, we have John motherfucking Hurt.
We have covered him before.
We have, because he is in the second best Alien movie, Alien.
Who he's also in Hellboy 2.
Yes, that is correct. He is in Hellboy 2. He's Professor Broom, which they spell as Broom in this credit, which is not correct.
No. It's like Brunholm.
Yeah, Brutenholm, yeah.
Yeah.
He has 214 credits to his name.
Uh-huh.
God damn, that's a lot, but not as much as one of the actors I spoke with this week, which we'll get to in the crapshoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy
Who
shit.
also was in a Doctor Who TV movie, but he played the Doctor in 2 episodes of Doctor Who in 2013. He was the War Doctor. He was like this future version of the Doctor who, like, nobody, like, they didn't realize, like, he existed. He came back from the future. Like, there's some kind of war going on. And he's just like a old fucking grizzled badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does
It's
look
just
really
like,
cool in that.
there's really, like, Doctor Who and the phrase grizzled badass.
Yeah.
I just can't, I can't put those
Hey,
together.
you're gonna incense some of our listeners.
I don't give a fuck.
It came back this week. Don't be blasphemous.
Doctor Who sucks.
I mean, he was Ollivander in fucking Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows.
Yes, sir.
In the original one too.
Part 1 and 2. Like, I know he's been in a million. We mentioned. Holy shit!
We definitely mentioned it.
These things got on top of me. Fucking, I am. Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Why the fart noise?
Because he would got farty in his mouth.
He played Professor Broom in the Hellboy movies. What else have we got?
V for
The
Vendetta.
War Doctor.
Oh, so good.
Oh, V for Vendetta. I haven't seen that in so long.
We should have watched it on the 5th of November.
This is gonna feel
That's
gross.
edgelord shit.
Yeah, it is.
That movie's almost 20 years old.
Get
Oh, God.
fucked.
Yeah.
Get absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
That seemed appropriate.
Hellboy will be 20 years
Oh,
old next year.
Ugh.
Yeah. You old fucks. He was in a movie called Two Nudes Bathing. Oh, short, pardon me. He was in The Sorcerer's Stone, too, in 2001.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when you see Ollivander is when he gets his wand in the first one, and then at the end when
Yeah.
they're looking for the Horcruxes. So, or for what's his face's wand. Yeah.
Shows up in an episode of Saturday Night Live in 1998. He played where was it?
What?
The March Hare. Was that? It couldn't have been 98. The fucking sketch where it's Steve Buscemi is playing the Mad Hatter and like they're in Alice in Wonderland. Like he just
On
keeps
what?
saying
Oh,
crazy
it's-
shit.
Oh, on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's like, here we make race cars with our poop.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I don't know. That one flew by me.
Yeah. I watched a lot
Jesus.
of SNL reruns. Thank you, Comedy Central.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
Dead Man was
Dead
Man was decent.
Dead Man with Johnny Depp, 95, same year as Rob Roy with Liam Neeson.
Roy.
Even Cowgirls Get the Blues with Uma Thurman. He's in King Ralph in 1991.
Great movie.
We brought that up in the call episode. There was a King Ralph rule. Fuck. Art brought it up. I don't remember. God damn it, Art. This is why we need you here.
Yeah.
I did find the SNL sketch, which we will watch after
All
this
right.
is concluded.
He's in Frankenstein Unbound in 1990.
That sounds sexy.
It does sound like a sexy Frankenstein movie.
Frankenstein should not be sexy.
Sexy and Frankenstein should not be juxtaposed in a sentence.
They are juxtaposed. That's the problem. I found the biggest one, and I put it on him. Dick.
He, of course, is in Spaceballs in 1987. Oh, no. Not again.
Oh, that's right.
Christ, I love that movie. Check, please.
He had the special. That's what I ordered.
That's what I have. Water my ass. Get this man some Pepto-Bismol.
We ain't found shit. Fucking comb the desert. They've got an afro pick.
Are we being too literal? What, he told us to comb in the desert? We're combing the desert.
When will then be now?
Right now. When?
Soon.
Just then, sir.
Soon.
Oh, he's a
helmet
voice.
is so big.
Yeah. No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Oh, this is going to be a quote hole. God damn it.
Fucking Perrier.
Yeah. Why did somebody tell me my ass was so big?
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. That is the world's most quotable movie. Like,
Yeah.
Super Troopers is up there.
It's like that,
But-
Naked Gun, and Super Troopers. How
God damn it.
hot and wet do you like it? Awfully hot.
Awfully
and
wet.
Very wet. Oh, he's a voice in The Black Cauldron. He played Winston in 1984. In 1984. I don't know why that's so entertaining.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Are you drunk?
Shh. He played Jesus in the History of the World Part 1. I forgot about that.
Oh, God, yeah.
This might be his most famous role. 1980, The Elephant Man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, John Merrick. Well, it's probably that, like that and Alien are neck and neck. And he was the voice of Aragorn in the 1978 animated movie.
Yeah. The Elephant Man, that was David Lynch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Produced by Mel Brooks, to throw it back to Spaceballs.
De Niro as well?
No. Anthony Hopkins, Anne Bancroft.
Oh, I don't know why I was.
John Gielgud.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is the one I was thinking of. God damn, son.
Disgusting. Anyway.
Like a fucking animal.
Oh shit! I literally have not looked at Indiana Jones in about 40 minutes. I feel like
Yeah.
they're at the monkey scene, for the record. Anything else worth mentioning? Claudius, 1976. Yeah, I know we're into some actory ass shit here.
Yeah.
Man for All Seasons, 1966. His first role in 1962 in a TV series called Z Cars. Up next, we have Jim Broadbent, another actory ass actor. He has also been in a ton of shit over the years. He is in all of the Paddington movies. Looks like there's another one coming up.
That's a weird fucking title.
Paddington in Peru.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's one of the books.
He comes home stuffed with cocaine.
Yeah.
He's just drug muling. His little rain slicker.
Paddington mules cocaine.
Do you remember on one of our first dates you described?
I think it was our very first date.
Yeah,
I had to
I didn't
describe what a
understand
cocaine
drug
mule
muling.
was to
And he
Amanda.
had to explain how they put it in their ass with balloons. And then
Romantic.
I decided that's the man I'm
And
gonna
she married
marry.
me.
Yeah. Amen. In a different language, isn't the guy from the president of like the Ukraine? Isn't he like the voice of Paddington Bear?
Yeah, he is actually.
Well, he was a comedian before
Yeah.
he was
I
a
love him.
politician. Yeah.
He was the voice of the Ukrainian translation of Paddington.
Bless up.
He was in 2 episodes of Black Narcissus, which is not what you think it'd be about. Moving on, he was in 120 episodes of Teletubbies.
Who is he in
Jesus.
Teletubbies?
Voice trumpet announcer.
The one that goes time to be in Teletubby land. or
Yeah, I
whatever.
guess
It's
so.
I never watched Teletubbies, so I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's like they have this like dome, and it's like this like Alexa thing. It's like an announcer. They live in like this weird bubble.
No.
Yeah, I grew up on Pinwheel and Today's Special. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was too old for Teletubbies. It was my sister was the
Uh-huh.
Teletubbies.
Sure.
Sure.
We're
Sure.
6 years apart.
I was a
so-
Happy's Playland kind of guy.
Wait, is that the guy with the drawing?
Mm-hmm.
I love that show.
The old
Pappy
guy.
drew it.
Was he like a prospector or something?
Yeah.
Well, he kind of looked like one. He
And
looked
the
like
color?
red green.
Let this, it's true.
I used to get my little
Let
fucking
this drunken
That guy
prospector
alive.
educate your kids.
Can we have him on the show? I love him.
The Pappyland guy, I'm pretty sure is dead.
I gotta look it up. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't that old.
Anyway, this
No,
dude
he's
was
fucking old.
Archmaester Ebros in 4 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Pappy.
It's a very burpy episode, folks. I'm so sorry. It's the Grolsch.
Not
A
very
lot
sorry.
of what's going wrong tonight is with it's the Grolsch.
You've only had 2 oversized beers.
I have had nothing to eat since I had 2 bagels. Well, I've had like 8 Parmesan crisps. That's why everything's Parmesan scented.
Parmesan.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's really it. I had 2 bagels earlier.
And damn,
Yeah.
light day.
I should probably eat something.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, the Great
We're
Train
on Jim
Robbery.
Broadbent still. Cloud Atlas. That was a Wachowski.
Not good movie.
Yeah, at the time, I think one of them was a woman and one of them was a man at the time. They have since
2012.
both transitioned.
Actually, that might have been right before the first one transitioned.
Yeah. We won't get into that. Not
That's-
our fucking story to tell.
Not my problem.
Yeah, he is also in the Harry Potter movies. He's Professor Horace Slughorn.
Oh, I love that guy.
Wasn't Slughorn fucking that's Slugworth.
I was gonna say the guy who
Yeah,
stole the Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka's like
I thought the
arch
same
nemesis.
Yeah.
He is Nick Frost's father in Hot Fuzz, which is an awesome fucking movie.
There's a TV version?
I guess so. Hot Funk.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Weird.
Straight to video. That's weird. Anyway, he was Professor Kirk in Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe movie, 2005. He's-
Interrupting to tell you Pappy is still alive. He
Oh.
did an interview
Good to
last
know.
year.
Oh, good
Pappy.
for that guy.
Pappy.
He's still not coming on the fucking show.
He's-
Anyway, moving
have
on. Yeah. He's in Gangs of New York, 2002. He played Boss Tweed.
I get the urge to watch that movie again and then realize like it's a million years long. So I'm like,
It is a good
I'm
movie, though.
good. I'm good. It is like it's top to bottom a great movie. I just don't have
don't
a
have
day
a
and a half
day,
to
yeah.
dedicate to it.
He was in Moulin Rouge, 2001. He's in the Bridget Jones movies. He plays Bridget Jones' dad. Anything else? He is in The Avengers, not the comic book movie, the 1998 remake of the 60s TV series.
Oh Jesus!
I
I forgot they did that.
Yeah. He's in Bullets Over Broadway, 1994.
Such a great title.
And that might be the Blackadder Christmas Carol, 1988. He's in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Oh, great.
The shittiest Superman movie. And that's saying something because Superman 3 is in that equation.
It's not great.
Yeah.
I
He's in
don't,
the original
I
Black Adder.
don't
for
love
1
any of the
episodes.
Superman movies, realistically.
1 and 2 are goddamn amazing.
Fine. I'm not a Superman guy, though. Like, I just don't like the character.
Yeah. There's ways to do them good. They've done like some good storylines.
Yeah, like
here and there.
anytime Grant Morrison writes him, it's good.
Yeah.
Because Grant Morrison is a fucking freak show.
Ilya Volok. Guess who he played in this movie?
Probably the Russian main bad guy.
No, he was a Russian soldier. There's a lot of just Russian soldiers in this movie. Russian suit. Sorry, he's one of the toughs in the cafe.
Oh.
Like every Russian in this movie was also in Air Force One. FYI.
Get off my damn plane. I went and saw that in the theater with my grandfather.
Yeah, I saw
Fucking
that in the
rad.
theater too. There was a reason I saved him. He's in 3 episodes of the TV series Minx. He's a voice in Wolfenstein. He's in an episode of The Punisher in 2019. An episode of the MacGyver remake. There was totally a reason I saved this dude, and we're gonna get to it at some
Oh,
point.
because Two Broke Girls.
2 Broke Girls. Yeah, that's
Yep.
totally why I saved it. Another Wolfenstein credit shows up.
That game is fucking dope. Have you played those newer Wolfensteins?
I think I have. One of them was for free like a while back, like for your like PlayStation Plus or like Xbox
Yeah.
Gold. He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for an episode. He's in 2 of those Payday movies. He's in G.I. Joe Retaliation. That was 2013. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol 2011. Shows up in an episode of Supernatural.
Sick.
Come on. There had to have been a reason I saved this dude. It's The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, 2008.
It was a weirdly depressing movie that I saw on Thanksgiving one year with my cousin.
Yeah, that is a weird
That's the backwards
movie to watch on
aging,
Thanksgiving.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I saved him. In 2006, he is in a short called Moosecock. Thank you. Thank you. He shows up in
What
2 episodes of
The
Alias.
absolute fuck.
He is in one of those Medal of Honor games, which they haven't made one of those in a long time. Those were solid fucking shooters.
Yeah.
did
Call of Duty just completely took it over.
There's
Yeah.
a button here called clapping, but I'm not sure it's the right kind of clapping.
That's applause.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like
Yeah, I thought we
ass
got rid of it.
clapping.
Hit it. Check it out. Nope, it is. I forgot Art changed that.
It's the sad clapping.
Yeah.
It sounds like beating off clapping.
That's clapping cheeks.
I think Art changed that. I'm going to blame it on Art.
Yeah. Fuck you, Art.
Yeah. He shows up in an episode of Firefly.
That was for art. Sorry.
2 episodes of 6 Feet Under.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he also showed up in an episode of the greatest TV show ever, aside from Renegade, VIP,
Yeah.
2001. He's in Swordfish in 2001 also.
That movie was not good.
Monkey Bone,
That movie was
also
fucking amazing.
2001.
They give that 4.8.
I'm gonna in 2 seconds. I'm gonna need you to hit the gunshot and the fart, because in 2000 he was in Murder She Wrote. Thank you. You can wait for one to finish, but
But I liked it at the same time. I thought that was fun.
I didn't even realize that when I was going through it.
In 2000.
He was in a TV movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, A Story to Die For.
Let me just. I gotta go back up though.
We're going back up.
Monkey Bone gets none of the love it deserves.
Oh, that's with Brendan Fraser and
Yeah.
Is it Chris Kattan does the voice of the monkey?
Maybe.
There's a way to find out.
Yeah, if only we could figure that out.
John Turturro, who
Yeah,
may or may
that's-
not be charging $250 for interviews on Facebook. Yeah, it is Chris Kattan.
No.
Oh no, organ donors too.
Yeah, John Turturro is the voice of Monkey Bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, that movie is so fucking good.
Anyway,
Hey, everybody, watch Monkey Bone. This is really all there is to it. It's got this weird, like, it's got this weird Beetlejuicy vibe to it,
Okay.
but it's more along the lines of like a Cool World or a Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of thing.
All
Where
right.
the guy's cartoon creation comes into the real world, but then he also can go into the cartoon world that he made. It's really fucking good.
It's crazy. This Russian guy showed up in Air Force One.
What?
It was 1997. That's all the stuff worth mentioning. Moving on, we have Andrew Divoff, who also played a Russian soldier. He has also been in some shit though.
Air Force One.
He's in Air Force One, believe it or not. He's the bad guy in Wishmaster. He plays the fucking genie, the Djinn.
That first movie's fucking rad.
Never seen it.
Again, diminishing returns. The further you go in that series, but the first one was cool.
He was in 2 episodes of the recent Perry Mason revival, which was really good. The first season, I really liked it, and they came out with like the second season like this year, and I just didn't give a shit.
Wasn't the first season like
20
5 years
yeah,
ago?
2020.
Yeah.
I just
Jesus
lost
Christ.
interest in it. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing again. Like, let's see, anything else? Well, yeah, there's definitely other
Strain.
things worth mentioning. He shows up in The Strain for an episode. Shows up in the Nikita TV series. That was 2013. Night of the Living Dead 3D reanimation. That was 2012.
That's too many words.
Yeah. He's in 9 episodes of Lost. That's the other thing. A lot of people show up in this movie. A lot of them show up in Lost.
Yeah.
He was in 9 episodes. CSI Miami 4 episodes. It's like all these like procedural TV shows. CSI Miami, Criminal Minds, Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I'm sure there's more, but Burn Notice.
Burn Notice was fun for a long time, and then it just like it just fizzled so hard because it stayed the same.
Yeah. 2 episodes of Alias, 2 episodes of Jag. He was in the early 2000s Dracula TV series. I want to say that was NBC.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
It didn't last long. He was in 3 episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger.
None of those are Russian names.
Yeah. Albert Cardoza.
Alberto.
Rudy Mendoza. Alberto, yeah. Rudy Mendoza. And Carlos Darius.
Very Russian. Very
I
Russian.
think I just saved him because he was the bad guy in the Wishmaster movies. Apparently there was a Conan TV show in the 90s, and he's in 2
There was.
episodes of it.
It was not great.
Yeah. He's in 2 episodes of the Highlander TV
Woo!
series.
Hell yeah.
Also not Russian names. Gabriel Larka, Brian Slade. He's in A Low Down Dirty Shame, 1994. It's a Keenan Ivory Wayans movie. He's in the 1 episode of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.,
Fun.
1993 with Bruce Campbell. He's in this action movie in 1991 called Toy Soldiers, which is really good. Although I haven't seen it since the 90s. It's about like terrorists that take over like a boys' like military school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the other toy soldiers.
Yeah.
I was like small soldiers.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what my brain was.
He's in The Hunt for Red October in 1990, which is fucking awesome.
Breaking Point, not Point Break.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Mac and Me.
Mac and Me, 1988.
Let's go to the clip.
The kid rolling down that hill. And that'll really. He was in an episode of the 80s Twilight Zone revival. We'll move on. Alan Dale. I saved him. I know why I saved him. He is in 17 episodes of Lost. He's Charles Widmore. He's like the billionaire, like funding all the shit that's going on in the island.
What was his name?
Charles Widmore is the character.
That's like the whitest rich man.
Yeah,
name I've
Alan
ever heard
Dale
in my
is the
life.
guy's name. Was there anything else? Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. He's in a lot of those Rapunzel things, it looks like.
Wait, who is he?
The Vicar.
I don't know what that is.
Walt Disney Animation. He was in an episode of Entourage. No, it's the Entourage movie. He shows up in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That might have really been the only things worth mentioning.
He's in Star Trek Nemesis.
Oh, he was in Star Trek Nemesis. Did I go over it?
No.
Probably. Oh, okay. Nope, he's in the Entourage TV series as well, not just the movie. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, 2010. Yeah, 17 episodes of Lost he's in. You know what? We're just going to move right on, I think. He's in an episode of Torchwood. It's a Doctor Who spinoff.
Yeah.
33 episodes of Ugly Betty, 37 episodes of The O.C.
Wait, who is he on the OC?
Caleb Nickel. He's in 8 episodes of 24. Keep trying to move on. This goddamn guy's in like interesting things.
Yeah.
The West Wing, Jag,
Oh, he was the
Star
rich
Trek
guy.
Nemesis. He's the voice of Beast in the X-Men Next Dimension video game, which is a really fucking good video game.
Yeah.
It was like an X-Men like Tekken fighting game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That guy's thing must just be being like an old rich white guy in movies because
pretty much. Yeah.
his part in the OC was like he was like this old rich guy and then he dies of a heart attack like in the late. It's really bad.
He's in 3 episodes of the X-Files as well as an episode of The Lone Gunman, the X-Files spin-off series.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna really move on this time, I swear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on. Up next, we have Joel Stouffer. I saved him because he's in like 26 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was like an alien in there. Like he was like an alien or like other dimensional guy. He is also in 3 episodes of Stranger Things. I think he's Eddie Munson's dad in that.
Yep.
That might be the only things worth mentioning. We're gonna move right the fuck on.
You don't like Charmed?
He's in an episode of The Shield. There we go.
Yeah.
He's in Species 3 as well.
Oh, good.
I'll
Oh,
mention
good.
that. Is that the Jet Li movie, The One.
Ugh.
He's also in an episode of Angel. Walker, Texas Ranger, Sliders. God damn it, we keep trying to move on.
Oh, Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Kick of Death. Nice.
All right, now we're gonna move on.
Oh, wow.
So how do you top Kick of Death?
Obviously being in Wing Commander.
Lastly, we have Vincent Foster. I know exactly why I saved him. He's in some other stuff, though, before I get to that. Still has things upcoming. He was just in the Quantum Leap remake. He was in an episode of Yellowstone.
It's a good show. Real good show.
I'm going to have to check it. It's been on, like, nonstop, I think, like Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I do really want to watch it, so I'm down.
2 episodes of American Horror Story. His 2 credits, Truck Driver and Henry Kissinger.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god! On American Horror Story?
Yeah.
That just proves that show's unhinged. I'm
This,
sorry.
I don't need to exist.
Is that a sequel to Beer Fest?
I believe it is. It's the same logo.
Oh,
A web
Lord.
series about some dudes drinking beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Don't want it.
Listen, guys, if you want a web series about people drinking beer, just watch this show.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know for sure, but I'm going to bet that we're more interesting than that.
We have air horns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He is in Unsolved: The Murders of Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G.
Still unsolved.
One of them is.
No, they're both still unsolved.
No, they just arrested the one guy.
They arrested that one guy who was in the car. They knew he was in the car.
Oh, I thought
he wasn't the shooter.
Oh, I thought they nailed him on it.
Yeah. I mean, they might because they're just like gonna throw it at him.
Oh. All right.
That's the going theory is that he was in the car, but he wasn't actually the shooter.
Okay. He was in 4 episodes of The Shield, 2 episodes of 24. He was in Jarhead. I think it was that Jake Gyllenhaal
Yep.
like Marine movie. He's in $1 Million Baby in 2004.
Clinton motherfucking Eastwood.
He's in an episode of the Tenacious D series. Jesus Ranch cult member. He's in the Shawshank Redemption.
Hell
Hungry
yeah.
Fish Con. This is why I saved him. He is in the Ramones video for I Wanna Be Sedated.
God
It's a
damn it.
G word walking on his hands.
Hard G.
Hard G. And that's going to do it for the better known as. We are going to move on to the crapshoot.
Oh,
We got a
that's
lot
the
of-
toilet.
Yeah.
I can do it.
There it is.
We have a robust crapshoot.
Yes.
Um,
Hey, how was that Comic-Con?
fucking
It
awesome.
was sick, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a great time.
Yeah, no, we had
Stop it with the fucking air horn.
Love the air horn.
Yeah, no, last weekend was Saratoga Comic Con. That's why we did not stream Saturday night. We had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Up and down all weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
I'm just gonna let the secret out now. We had a secret bar at our table.
We did.
That did not get found out all weekend.
Yeah.
So secret bar is going to be a thing going forward. Yeah.
Secret's out though.
Move it in different locations throughout the con.
Oh, but then we'd have to go somewhere to find it.
Yeah. So if you're of age and you're at Saratoga Comic Con in the future,
It was fucking hilarious because like we know who our cool friends are, right? So we're like, go around the back of the curtain because we
Why?
had it all walled off, right?
Why? Just go. Just go.
The amount of people that walked back there and went, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
It could have been anything back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a dead body, but no, it was a fucking
A secret
bar. Well stocked.
We had a full like Bloody Mary bar on Saturday morning. Like I was trashed off Bloody Mary.
It was so good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Fucking wrecked.
Yeah. Nick got hammered. Awesome panels. Saturday was the panel with Eric Roberts.
Such cool people.
Yeah. I was so surprised at like how approachable and like just fucking cool he was.
He seemed just like a regular ass dude.
Yeah. I like our friend of the show, Tom DeStico, like advised us that he had like a kind of jerky interaction with him.
Yeah.
So I was expecting the worst.
Got the
Dude
best.
could not have been nicer.
Yeah.
Surprisingly just super nice. Like, hey man, like wanted
Just
to fist bump.
really
and-
like hippie-ish. Like,
Yeah.
Just like
was just super
chill.
mellow. Like,
Several
yeah.
people I spoke to at the con said that they thought he was on drugs because he was so chill, but that's just how he is.
I even said to Tom, I'm like, this is going to be a great panel. After I met him, like, first thing Saturday morning, I'm like,
Yeah.
he is baked out of his mind. Like, no, I think he's just, like, a very just mellow, like, go with the flow dude.
person.
It's
Like,
either that or, like I said, like he might be on a bunch of pain meds because his hands look like they are just riddled with arthritis.
he does look like he have arthritis. Yeah. He
So,
looks like
like-
he has arthritis.
Yeah.
Me too, buddy.
But yeah, no, we had an awesome panel. Like, he was telling us some cool stories. He told us the fucking best Stallone story about the Expendables.
Oh, you telling me about that. Yeah.
Saying how like he shot all this awesome stuff and like he couldn't wait to see it, and like when the movie came out, it was all cut out, and like he calls up Stallone, and he's like, "Hey man, like what happened to all my stuff? Like I had a lot of good stuff in there," and like Stallone's only answer was like, well, it's not an Eric Roberts movie." Like,
Fucking dipshit.
yeah.
Oh, Sly.
But yeah, no, he was so fucking cool, so awesome.
Yeah.
Jenny Kwan from California Dreams was on that panel, as well as Natanya Ross from The Secret World of Alex Mack.
You really need to watch Munchie Strikes Back.
She's in also, Munchie Strikes Back, apparently.
I will not.
Yeah.
Munchie Strikes Back is the second film in the Munchie.
Oh, I am aware.
I felt bad because, like, that morning I was talking to her, and, like, she was like, "Oh, so you probably did your research, right?" I'm like, "Absolutely. Like, totally did my research."
Just no Munchies research, huh?
No. What I did not, like, when I do my research for that, I'm literally just looking at people's, like, body of work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about what they've done otherwise. Like, I'm not there to talk about that. Like, we're just here to talk about your movies. That's what everybody wants to know about. Apparently, she's had some, like, tabloid stuff out there. Like,
Yeah.
because I guess she apparently, like, had some, like, drug and alcohol problems when she was younger.
She did talk about it on the Pod Meets World podcast, and it was very interesting because she was addicted to drugs, and then she overcame it and became a drug counselor. Like, she runs,
Yeah.
like, yeah. So
Yeah,
it was
she did
really
mention that.
interesting.
Most drug counselors were
And
drug
I-
addicts.
yeah,
She's like a big wig at like this facility now. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
And I think that's what she was asking me about. And
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I could have told you. Well,
So yeah, like when we were at the panel, like I mentioned something, and she's like, "Oh, you must not have done your TMZ research or whatever." I was like,
No,
No,
IMDb.
"Yeah, I just looked at your movies. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like,
I do highly recommend listening to her Pod Meets World interview because it
Yeah.
was really interesting, and it seems like a chill person to talk to.
no, she was real cool.
And
Yeah,
her episode of Boy Meets World, she's only in the one, but it's a really good episode, and she's amazing in it. Like she's like a nerd, who they like make over and then she like instead of like being like, wow, like I learned a lesson, she's like, nah, I just want to be popular. Screw you guys. At the end of it is like a fun little
Yeah.
twist.
You know, like reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was good. It was real.
But yeah, no, me and Tom hosted that one, and yeah, again, Eric Roberts was just awesome.
Yeah.
You
lost the.
I lost the fucking battle of the movies.
That should have been a fucking shoe-in.
Bullshit.
And
I'm
you were
calling
talking a big game about that battle of the movies
bullshit.
on this podcast.
Bullshit. It is bullshit. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
I just
Well,
want to go to that
Yeah.
panel and root against Chris. Actually,
I mean, if it was fan voted, that you lost.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bad audience. Fuck you guys.
Fucking bad audience. We had even more people come up to us and say that they listen to the show, which is
Yes.
fucking amazing. Like that makes my entire weekend.
Yeah.
Every single
That was
time.
awesome. People knew who Art was. Like that's
Yeah.
You can tell
Oh, you're producer Art.
Yeah.
you didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yep.
And then the Sunday panel went really good too. The horror panel, although one
Yeah.
person didn't.
Somebody
show up.
didn't show up
Yeah.
twice.
Twice.
Wop, wop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the people who did show up, we had an awesome panel. It was me, John Abrahams from Meet the Parents, House of Wax, and Kids. Carl York from Cannibal Holocaust, who we've talked to before, who was awesome.
Fucking an amazing thing for me. Carl is coming down the hallway, right, going to the panel.
Yeah.
Just stops and starts talking to me again. Like,
Yeah.
the dude remembered me.
Yeah, he is such an awesome guy
He
to talk
is
to.
so nice.
Yeah. And then it's me. Christina Klebe from the Rob Zombie Halloween remake.
Yeah.
She was also awesome. Yeah, all three of them were great. We had a fucking great panel of that one. I was like a little like nervous about that one just because I mean like I don't have Eric Roberts on that one, but like
Right.
still it was awesome. John was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a lot of good stories to tell. I did not realize he was in Kids until I was doing my research the night before.
Yeah.
So like he was talking about that a lot.
You know, I've never actually seen it.
It's a good movie. It's fucking intense.
Dark.
Yeah. Very dark.
I know that I know its reputation. I've just never seen it.
And like, even at the panel, like when he mentioned that, like Christina Klebe was like, "Holy shit, you were in Kids?" She's like, "I didn't know that."
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah. But yeah, no, fucking awesome con, just awesome weekend.
Yeah. No, like, I don't know if there was drama elsewhere in the con.
Oh, there was, but
Not,
we weren't part of it.
Not on our side.
Nope. That's the yeah. Our area is the drama-free zone. Not only is there a cool secret bar, we don't give a fuck about your personal drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Just come, be cool, hang
Yeah.
out.
Exactly. Don't
Like,
be a dick. That's the only thing we ask.
We had people just hang out at our fucking table. Like our friend Bridget from Fighting with Friends podcast hung out at our table all day Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit Sunday. But then we would have people who would like stop and talk to us about the show or whatever. They just kept coming back and talking and talking. And like, great, awesome. I am glad you are finding a thing in this convention
Yeah.
that you're enjoying. You know what I mean?
We didn't have to yell at anybody this time. No
No.
floor spitters.
Floor Spitter was there. He did not approach.
He might be afraid of us.
Yeah.
Can I also say a lot of people were saying that they feel that your table is a safe space at the con.
Because it is. It's a
And,
safe,
yes.
awesome space is what it is.
Yeah, and they know that if they're having a problem or if someone's being creepy, that they could come to you guys, which I think says a lot about your character. So good job, guys.
Because they know our
Thank
level
you.
of creepiness. And
Listen, we're creepy, just not that way.
Not
Yeah.
that kind.
We are not
just not overtly creepy.
Just in a goblin type of way, a mischievous goblin.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Ours is more chaos and less like creepy.
Just straight hobgoblins.
We were all about the chaos. Was that one girl came over was like asking for a marker for the sketch off,
Yeah.
and like I had a black Sharpie, which is like the go-to
Yeah.
utility, like can do anything, and I had a green one. I'm like, here, take the green one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm an agent of chaos. So I could have given her the
Well, yeah,
black
because
one.
you're never gonna get that shit back.
I did, which I did not. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That was my one fucking gripe, which I probably should mention to Sam. Like, these motherfuckers need to clean up after themselves when they're done with their panels.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
point fingers at anybody, but We know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah. No, well, it's actually two groups of people, actually. Because I came in, when I went in Sunday morning, the first thing I always do is check the stage to make sure I always have the right number of chairs and microphones.
Which is smart.
Yeah, and like Saturday, I was actually surprised because we did have enough chairs and enough microphones. Usually, like, it's Tom and I, like, sharing a microphone, and, like, I hate it when the fucking celebrities have to share a microphone, and, like, usually they get their own. Sometimes they have to share. But no, I had 5 mics. I had 5 chairs.
Should we start bringing mics and splitters?
We might need to. That's not a bad idea. Just for ourselves. I'll pull that shit right out when I'm done.
Yeah.
I love the
Share.
con. Yeah. I love the con. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Because the night when I went in on Sunday, I did the same thing I did on Saturday just to double check. I've got all my mics, all the chairs. The chairs are everywhere. The mic wires are taped down so you don't trip over them. They pulled up all the tape, so the wires are everywhere now.
Yeah.
There's people's notes all over the table, which did not get cleaned up at all during the day.
Yeah.
Like, I quickly, like, started putting the chairs back where they needed to go and, like, tried to fix the mics a little bit. Like, they were running under the tables. Like, they were taped down, running under the tables and, like, coming up to the front. So, again, there's no wires to trip over. But these fuckwads, like, pulled up all the tape. Now there's wires everywhere getting tangled, and they're, like, not in front of the table anymore. And, like...
Yeah. It's just unprofessional.
Yeah.
We were saying before, like, there's no common courtesy.
Yeah.
Anymore. Like, this is not the way you found this space.
Exactly.
That's just how certain groups of people in the convention community are.
But it wasn't just that one group of people, because when I got to the horror panel on the second day, the fucking sketch off shit was still up. So I'm trying to run a panel, and I have 2 giant fucking notepads, like, working as blinders on either end of the fucking stage.
Right.
Like,
They need to clean stuff up.
yeah, pick up your shit, folks. Like,
Again, I feel like that's common courtesy. Like, I've never had that issue when I've run panels because I always clean my shit up.
yeah, like granted, we're not this huge operation, but, like, I'm trying to keep it fucking professional when I'm doing my shit there. Like,
Yeah.
I ask that everybody does the fucking same, you know?
Yeah. Like, when we're done, we pick up all our shit.
Yeah, I don't leave a goddamn mess.
They teach you that shit in kindergarten. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my one gripe. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what really grinds your gears.
Yeah.
It's really kind of it. Like, everything ran smooth for us.
I forgot. Will brought us those booze chocolates. I was gonna bring them out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we could eat a couple on the stream.
Okay.
I'll bring them out when we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Will.
Thanks, Will. Yeah. Those are definitely gonna come in handy.
It was nice to actually finally meet you, because you met him at Electric City, right? And like,
yeah, that was way back. Yeah.
and then everything else has just been kind of like just online
social media.
Yeah,
messages,
social media stuff.
Here's this shitty alien. Not Ray Winstone. The actual.
I mean, he's not from here. So.
Yeah.
Is it? It's Roger, right?
No, it's not Roger.
He's not here.
Like, you're telling me that's a Steven Spielberg like quality
Roger
alien?
From American
I mean,
Dad.
I've seen some Spielberg stuff. So yeah. I don't know.
What
This
else?
movie's dildos.
They should just put ET in. They could reuse him.
Another thing they need to bring back: the people from the concession stand who came around and took orders.
Apparently, I heard this. They were actually walking around downstairs. Send those sons of bitches upstairs.
Yeah, there are vendors upstairs.
It's almost like the people upstairs also do way more work than any of the people sitting downstairs.
All right, so yeah, that's another note I have. Yeah, send them upstairs.
Yep. Let's see. What else? Really, that's kind of it for the con. Like, everything was great.
Yeah, no, it was really great.
We didn't get any, like, terrible people at the table.
We were the terrible people.
We were the terrible people at the table.
Goals.
Like, I sobered up not pretty quickly, but fairly quickly on Saturday.
Yeah.
So there was a time when, like, all 3 of us were blasted. Yeah, like...
Dude,
and then for the rest of the day, one of us was sober while the other 2 were
I heard
blasted.
the after party was kind of lit though.
I have no idea what the fuck happened because I didn't drink excessively.
I think it was just a
It's
weird
just a mix.
We started the day off drinking heavy ass Bloody Marys with cheese and meat in them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
you were eating.
and then didn't really eat real food.
We murdered almost a bottle and a half of Tito's like that first day.
I put a hurting on that wild turkey.
Yeah.
So that, I guess, realistically, is probably part of the problem.
We had like maybe a third of a bottle of Screwball, which I drank all of before
Yeah.
the panel.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? Like,
Proud of you. That's a good one.
For real, when I got home, I walked the dog and then went to bed immediately.
What time did you wind up getting home?
like 8:30.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it wasn't that late. I was still awake when Chris came home.
I think we got.
I had guests in my home, and I was like, "Good night."
It's hilarious.
Dude, I couldn't do it. I couldn't people anymore. I was so fucking exhausted and drunk.
I was up till like 1 or 1:30 that night. I think.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
working
you had
on
to do all your
research.
notes.
Yeah.
And then you almost fucked yourself on that, too.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Stayed up till like 1:30 doing all my research. Never sent it to myself.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
It was hilarious. I was sitting next to him at the table. He goes, "Fuck!"
And then he called me, like I was listening to an audiobook really loud, so I missed it 3 times, so the panic must have set in. He was like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
call me. And I was like, oh my god, is he like dead? Like what's happening?
Yeah.
It was easy.
I was at that point. I was literally trying to write down the questions as I remembered them, like on
Yeah.
a piece of paper. But yeah, no, you got it to me in time. Thank you.
Everybody loved the box of Good Guy cereal we had on the table.
Yeah.
Hey, where's? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's too far.
I sold my longest traveling Funko.
Which one?
Fennec Shand finally went out the door.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta get that Conan moving.
That's the new like reigning like long serving Funko that needs to go. Well, they all need to go,
I
but
was
Yeah.
gonna say we got a couple of Chase ones that can go.
anything else to mention? I mean, Sam did a great job as always.
I only saw him Saturday.
I was just saying, I only saw him Saturday.
Busy
Yeah.
guy.
I talked to him Sunday night though, and like he was
Yeah.
exhausted and like in his usual.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, state.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I can do it anymore.
But he said like the lineup for May is going to be huge. So I was like,
Really?
bring it on, dude. Fucking
A.
I am ready. I know we're at least talking to Jenna Jameson is one of the people we're talking to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know the other ones
Good
yet.
Have you seen the it's like it's an Instagram reel meme template and it's Vince McMahon like doing this because he's crying.
Yeah,
One of them was, "Dad, tell me about Jenna Jameson's peak career years."
I want to be a fly on the wall at that interview.
Yeah, no, I mean, super looking forward to the May show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Mid Hudson again.
We got
obviously,
a
next year.
line on a new show.
We have. Oh yeah. Yes, the X Files Museum. I meant to reach out to them this week. I will do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm
We met
very
the people
excited.
running the X Files Museum. They're doing a convention. We're hoping to be a part of
Is
that.
that June or July?
June.
June.
Yeah. Also, inside baseball, I reached out to a bunch. I told you this already.
Yeah.
I reached out to.
I
a
know
bunch
that
of
one
shows.
email keeps getting kicked back to you.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to Brooklyn Comic Con, unfortunately.
Oh, I think I might have an email for
All right, it got kicked back. I'll try them again. I
Yeah.
do want to do that show.
Yeah.
What
God
else? Yeah.
What else? I think that was it.
That's it for the show.
That's it for the show. Yeah.
We watched a bunch of shit. We went to the movies twice this week, right? Or I did at least.
You went.
You did. Right? You
What
saw
did we
Napoleon.
see? What did we see after the con Sunday night? Oh, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was
Oh.
really
Which is
good.
fucking awesome. Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Highly recommend checking it out.
I wanted to see it, but I haven't.
Solid flasher.
The Flasher.
Solid slasher flick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely recommend it.
Eli Roth, right?
Yeah, surprisingly, Eli Roth.
Yeah, he's not a good director.
Yeah, no, this is a
Like-
really good movie.
I really do have to give him credit for like kicking off the torture porn era. of
Yeah, I
horror.
like Hostel and Hostel 2. Those are pretty good.
I don't think I saw the second one.
The
Like, I saw the first one. And I was like, okay, this is enough for me.
The second one's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one is where it falls apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Thanksgiving was really, really good. I was expecting to be like just second rate and
Kinda
cheesy.
generic.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
solid watch.
All right. Yeah, and you saw Napoleon.
Napoleon was really good too. I saw that in 4X. I'd never seen a movie like that before.
The fuck is 4X?
It basically adds your peripheral vision to the fucking screen.
Weird.
It's not for the whole movie. I think it would be weird, I think, for the whole movie. But for the fucking scenes where it's on, it is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like right in the fucking thing, like, because you're looking to the side and there's like shit going on, and like, yeah.
Really? How big is that fucking screen?
It wraps around the walls, like, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So there's like projectors on the sides that go across.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you see the main screen, and then there's like shit going on the sides.
So they just, like, when they're not on, it's just blacked out, and then when
Yeah.
they want you to see something, they just kind of kick it on.
Yeah.
Now, is the peripheral shit, like, in focus too? Or is it, like, got a blur to it?
It's not made for you to like stare at it.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at the screen, it's like you're there.
Yeah.
You just.
I imagine that's awesome for, like, big battle scenes.
It is like the battle scenes and like the coronation scene where he's like being crowned like King of France, like
Yeah.
because you're just like in the. It's like you're really standing there, like you're in this church and like you see people standing next to you, and it's like holy fuck.
That's pretty dope. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. No, it's only at Crossgates. I don't know why they don't have this at Colony Center, which is the best movie theater around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the seats are
Were you telling me you don't like East
uncomfortable as
Greenbush?
fuck. That's actually my second one. I would rather go to East Greenbush than Crossgates.
I like going to East Greenbush because there's never anybody there.
It's like the movie.
It's like an
theater
old
time
school,
forgot,
like
yeah.
Regal or Hoyt's theater back in the day.
Yeah, whole Hoyts. Yeah, but, like, the seats suck. The sound is terrible in those.
Yeah.
In that one.
But I do like the retro feeling. If I'm not going like a big special effects movie, like
Yeah.
I'd like to see it at East Greenbush.
Yeah. Everybody just seems so sad working there, though.
Yeah. Like this place should be closed. Like
It should.
yeah.
Like, there's no way they're making money because nobody's ever fucking there.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was I did like the 4, especially for that movie for Napoleon. It was really
Yeah.
good.
But that movie's good.
I did enjoy it a lot. Like we were talking about this, like the reviews or something. They played him like a buffoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he is. Like yeah.
Historically speaking, yeah.
Yeah, he's a doofus, and like there's a couple of scenes where he's just like, oh god, you fucking moron.
Yeah, reality is not too far removed from Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one like a meme I saw like there was like a review like 0 stars, not one scene of him going down water slides or eating ice cream.
I showed you that.
That's right. Yeah. There's another one like 0 stars. Uncle Rico didn't show up once.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. The Monarch TV series started, which is fucking good.
Yeah, you got to give me your login information because I cannot give Apple my money.
Yeah, this is how you do the fucking human story for these movies.
Yeah.
Like, have it be the TV show, so when we get to the movies, it's like WrestleMania. We're just here for the fucking big
Fucking A.
fights. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, like Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell play like the same characters, like from the 50s and like from right after the first Godzilla attack.
Really?
Yeah, 2014. I don't know if he's like, I think he's like kind of doing an impression of his dad because he's got the voice like
Yeah.
dead on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it'd be like if you did what the fuck, Clint Eastwood's son who acts
Scott Eastwood,
Scott Eastwood looks just like his fucking old man.
who we have been told by people who have worked with him, giant fucking asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah,
That's crazy.
This
'cause,
actor we interviewed, like he like even mentioned like made a point of telling us off recording, like
Yeah.
he's like fuck that guy. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Clint Eastwood is supposedly a real nice dude.
It sounds like he is
So
your
he's got-
typical
he's
Hollywood
entitled?
kid. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What else?
I don't think if I actually watched anything this week.
Yeah,
I
Godzilla
did.
finally shows up in the third episode, and like there are like titans throughout it, like dispersed throughout it, like
Yeah.
just enough. Like the human story is really good.
To keep you like, oh yeah, monsters.
Yeah, yeah. The dude from Workaholics, Anders Holm, plays the younger version of John Goodman.
Okay.
In like the 50s, yeah.
Sweet.
And like the modern day story is actually about John Goodman's grandkids. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
His character's grandkids, yeah.
Yeah, I really do want to watch that. I like there's things that I'm like, man, I really want to watch this, but then I'm like, I gotta wait for it. Like as much as I want to see Killers of the Flower Moon, I'm gonna wait for that to hit streaming.
Yeah,
watch
you
that.
need a day
at
to watch
home.
it, yeah.
It's like watching Goodfellas, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like it just takes a while to get through. But the same with Napoleon. Like I'm sure it is like phenomenal to watch that on the big screen.
Not as long as you expect it to be.
Really?
Yeah. It's 2.5 hours.
Yeah. I was gonna
But
say.
I was expecting like 3 hours flat, like
Yeah.
2:45, 2:50. No, it's like 2.5, which is shorter than the fucking Hunger Games.
Yeah, that's what we found
Yeah.
out. That's why we
Yeah, the
didn't
new
know.
Hunger Games is like 2:45 or whatever.
It's like 2:40. We went to dinner last night. We are gonna go see it afterwards, and like I'm sitting there. We went to Pizza Hut. We're sitting there, and I'm like,
yeah.
this movie's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. At the same time, we're like, fuck this.
Yeah. It does look good
I
though.
said, "Do you want to not go?"
She's like, do you want to not go? I'm like, yeah.
Uh-huh. And, like I don't love the Hunger Games. Like they're fine. I watched them with the kids.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They're good movies. Yeah, they're not like my favorite
This
movies.
one
but
looks dope.
looks all right. I just don't need it
stopped
to be
caring.
that fucking long. Like that should be an
Yeah.
hour 45. Like 2 tops.
Yeah.
Like not a second more.
Yeah.
2 hours. No, because that means like you're going to be in that theater for over 3 hours with the fucking
Oh, shit,
commercials
yeah.
and previews. Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, you're in there for
Too
fucking
much.
Oppenheimer length.
Yeah.
What the hell just came out that was fucking longer than Oppenheimer?
I don't know, but I saw it. Oh, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, is that's longer than 3?
3.5 hours long.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
3.5?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's 3.5 hours of just sadness and depression. Like,
Oh, so like a short day.
yeah.
You do like a half day. Yeah, I really, really want to watch it. Like I've wanted to watch that since I heard it was a thing.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
It was good. It's really, really good. And again, just pure fucking evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people back then
Yeah.
and to this day
People today
Are.
yeah, pure evil.
like, oh, you have oil? Well, obviously you're too stupid to handle your finances. We'll take care of that for you.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That might be a good place to stop, I think. We've been doing this 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Con was awesome. Cannot wait for the next one.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Looking forward to
It's
seeing...
always good.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing even more folks who, enjoy the show, talk about the show, know the show.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. All right. Send them with the socials. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. You can find episodes on there. That's really kind of it, right? It's just
I'm gonna
episodes to
link-
listen
I'm
to
gonna
on
do
there.
the link tree.
Yeah, we got to do something with that fucking website.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Maybe we'll parse out some sort of written aspect, but nobody reads articles anymore.
Yeah.
So there's that. You have suggestions for the show, movie suggestions, beer suggestions. You think you might have a segment that would be cool on the show? Hit us up with that. Send us all emails at bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. We are on Facebook. We're Big Dumb Monsters Pod. Which, if we have done things correctly, we will be live streaming to Facebook tonight or very soon.
Thank you, Streamlabs Black Friday sale.
Fucking A. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network. It's a rad place to be. Everybody on there is super cool. We are Big Dumb Monsters podcast. And sometimes we are logged into Steam. Rarely play under that account, but we have access to a lot of games. So hit us up on Steam. Maybe we'll start streaming gameplay.
That would be nice. You can also find us on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You can find us on YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. Come on by, subscribe while you're there. You can check out our merch store at TeePublic.
That is the one.
Yeah, search for Big Dumb Monsters. We've put up like 4 or 5 designs in the past couple weeks, I think.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah. So yeah, new stuff out. Come check it
Lousy
out.
with designs.
Yeah, there's a sale going on till the end of the weekend, I think. So come get some stuff.
Yeah.
We are on Twitch. There we go. That's the word.
That's
I'm
the
looking
one.
for. At Big Dumb Monsters. I think that's it. Yeah.
That's all of them.
The link
Yeah.
tree thing would not post, so I just said, just come find us.
Yeah.
I did my job.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
That's all we
you
got.
put the dot after or before the T. It's
Yeah,
after
I
the
did
T.
it the right way the first time, but then I put spaces, and then I tried to, and then it just was mad at me. So
Fuck 'em.
I quit her.
Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's anybody we can raid. But that's really all we got for this week, folks.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. We're not doing Saturday next week, right?
We are doing Sunday next week.
For the next 2 weeks.
Next
I
2
believe.
weeks.
Yeah.
We're doing Sundays.
Oh, I cannot wait to get back to just a regular Saturday night show with the 3 of us. Like,
Yeah. It's been too long.
yeah. We'll get there.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Yeah. No. That's all we got.
That's it. So, we'll leave you with the weekly words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.